Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, how are you?
I'm not doing too bad. Okay. Just need to find where everyone else is now. Um, hang on a second. Yeah, I messaged the other guys, but only one of them's got back in touch with me. Um, okay, there we go. Okay, I gotta add him into the call.
Alright, good deal.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting in here tossing up annotations onto some videos I just uploaded. In the meantime, you know,
is it some more Shovel Knight videos?
yes, actually, I'm actually episode 7 is what I'm putting annotations on right now, but you guys don't get to see that one yet. If you're...
Oh.
Yeah, don't tell anyone I'm that far ahead right now. No, I'm just...
Oh, don't let anyone else know.
It's my secret that might end up on the internet. Yeah.
So how many have we got in? Oh, we've got Blaze Fang in now as well.
Yes.
Can you guys
Hmm?
Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Yep.
But
I can hear you.
I think it might cut off if I hear both of you talking at the same time. I'm not sure. It seems like it.
Oh god.
Oh, one sec.
All right. What is this? Make this. Oh. There we go.
So it looks like it might just be the three of us.
I thought, Eretequis, I can't pronounce that.
Yeah, I can't either. I was really hoping to hear one of you try to pronounce it first before I said it.
There was no bloody way I'm trying to pronounce his name. I have him on Skype as Dean, so he's not got back to me yet. So I have no idea what's going on with it. So I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. If he joins, then I'll just accept him into the call. But
There we go.
I have no idea what's going on with it.
All right.
So how's everyone's weekend going anyway?
It is going well.
Finally getting ahead on homework for once.
Have you got much to do, or?
Not anymore. I had a bunch of big projects that I had to do, and now I'm finally clearing them out.
And that's always a good feeling.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't miss is having homework piling up, and then I guess it's one of the nice things about having graduated is you know, I still have a full-time job and work, but that kind of stays at work, and when I get home I can just throw on sweatpants and relax.
Pop in the games and you're done.
Yep. All right. Oh no, too many annotations. What happened?
What are you doing? Just like plastering the video in annotations?
Yeah, yes,
Having
they're
like
just,
those
they're
mental
just
limits
everywhere.
of words everywhere.
I have a problem.
Just make it so you can't see the video. Just slap the whole thing in annotations. Just upload it.
Yes. Wait, I don't actually need this one. How do I get rid of it now? Oh no, that's one thing. Okay, wait. Guys, crisis averted. We are okay.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna get out of this so I don't accidentally throw more annotations.
Just get carried away. Just spend the whole day just think annotations on your videos.
Just keep putting more in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Man.
but yeah, I didn't have anything like in mind for this. I should have probably actually maybe had something like set up for the podcast properly instead of just like going, oh, let's just do a podcast. But I figured I'd get like an introduction one out of the way first, and then maybe do like a proper podcast,
Yeah.
like an actual a format or something.
I agree. Like, even if you know, this doesn't see the light of day outside of just us hanging out and chatting tonight, it's good practice working out the kinks for any future podcasts that we can get stuff figured out. So that would be good.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's been quite a few people who've already like put their name forward and stuff, but because there's like time constraints and shit, it's a bit difficult to get people in for it.
Oh,
So there's a lot of
man.
stuff.
Yeah, we're everywhere. Those time zones are just...
Yeah.
I know, it's
What are
like,
you
I was like,
doing?
oh, God's sake.
Oh, man. But it's really cool. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's absolutely amazing that we have people from, you know, all the way across the world like 8-hour different time zone, just hanging out and talking about Let's Plays or whatever. And
I do think that's pretty awesome. Like
that is
uniting.
really exciting. This is actually the first time I've ever talked to someone who is outside of the United States. Outside of my honeymoon, which was in Mexico. But, I mean, across the pond is more what I was trying to get at.
Where are you from, Potato? I'm from the UK.
I am from Indiana in the United States, like the Midwest. So,
Ah.
I'm from California, but I'm currently holing up in Idaho.
And how's it over there?
I have a lot of family members over there in Idaho.
I was about to make a potato joke based off
Yeah.
of it, but I decided not to.
I'm sorry, I completely ruined the whole thing. That was all I had. It was a pretty lame joke on my part. You probably had a better one.
You can just edit it in later, maybe.
There we go.
Slide it in there.
Uh,
Oh dear.
Which part of the UK are you from?
I'm from the northwest, nasty little city called Manchester,
Oh,
which
sweet.
is like probably the roughest area you could ever imagine, and it's kind of like the Gotham of the UK. It's like full of like, it's not very nice. It's
Gotcha.
probably like somebody listening on the forum who's going to say, I'm from Manchester, it's not that bad. But yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right, I actually just went into Google Maps to find out exactly where in the UK Manchester was. So that's
Not
cool.
creepy at all.
I've heard of it probably dozens of times, but I'm really bad with maps and knowing where things are.
All it's really known for is mostly like having a high crime rate. It's pretty much all Manchester's really known for, and conventions, and Manchester Football Club, and sometimes rioting and shit.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, sounds exciting. A lot more so than Indiana. We just like our crime consists of people throwing corn at each other for the most part.
That's pretty much where... That's like the main crime where I live now. Like, snowball fights are a crime, but nothing bad ever happens.
Wait, do you get a lot of snow over there?
We do, yeah. It just snowed, like, last week, and it's only finally now going away.
Oh. Should send some over here. We haven't had snow for absolutely ages.
Oh man,
Dude, I
we're
can do it. I don't
stealing
have
it.
that good of a throwing arm.
No, it's been like fucking roasting
Monopolizing
over
snow
here.
over here.
Yeah, it's like just like hoarding it for yourselves. It should like send that stuff away.
You can
Yeah,
Send
have
them in
however
like
much
an
of it you
envelope.
want.
it's a conspiracy.
Probably jinx it and look out my window in like 10 minutes from now and there'll just be a cloud of snow just plopped outside.
There we go.
There you go, you wanted it, there it is. It's plenty for you.
Like 6 feet deep.
Oh, that'll be... I'd be okay with like a little bit of snow, but like not enough to where to where it'd be like just difficult from getting to my front door to the bottom of the street. No. No. Sorting out this forum is turning out to be a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
What was that?
I'm just going through the control panel for the admin thing on the forums.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, it is quite the endeavor. Like I
Yeah,
feel like from a technical side of things, I haven't done nearly as much as the other moderators at this point. They have all these plans, and I'm like, game night and podcast. That's cool. I want to make this happen. And everyone is like, we made the entire forum look awesome. And then I feel bad because I'm like, I deleted a spam that one time.
This keeps coming up, right? Like people are like, oh, I got rid of a spam bot. I've not even seen any of them, so like I think the rest of the moderators must be like quick on the draw or something, because
Yeah, I know. Well, if
like...
you look at the newest member is Edmund Alex, which I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's a spam bot, because it says he's posted 4 times today, and I was like, oh, okay, so did he like miss the introduction thread or something? He has no posts, so I'm guessing they were all deleted. So
I was wondering how you're missing them. Like, they keep talking about Nike shoes and all that constantly.
Yeah, I see that like massive lettering in their title, so
Yeah.
Nike shoes, Adidas.
trying to figure out why that is, because I've had spam bots on forums before, but they've never been so obsessed with shoes.
Yeah, we had it like, I think it was
So, like, some
last year
weird
and early
tag.
this year.
Yeah, I
But
don't even
nothing-
understand. The shoes. Sorry, go ahead.
Like I was looking through the moderator board, and they're even like some of our older moderators who was completely confused about it back like about the midpoint of last year. They're just like, why the hell have we got so many like Nike and Adidas spam bots? And then all of a sudden it's come back to bite us in the arse again because there's so many of them. Oh dear.
And it's just the shoe. Well, no, it's not just the shoes. There's jewelry and stuff too. I feel like they're kind of, I don't know, the demographics are a little bit off for what they're advertising.
Yeah.
Because we're like,
They're
video
trying to-
games, yeah, and they're like, yeah, video games and shoes and necklaces. And we're
How
like,
did you
okay,
know? It's exactly what I wanted.
that's exactly. I love video games about shoes and necklaces.
Perfect. Oh, what's that?
So I'm actually doing what right now I'm doing pretty much what I do at any given point in any day is I'm just clicking around the forum looking for new posts. So I can...
There's been quite a few though today, like probably because there's been more threads coming up as well.
Yeah, who was that? Somebody, I can't remember his name now, Donkey something, is going through and like kind of reviving a lot of the old ones, which is goodish, I think. I don't know. People are still talking on them, so that's something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, like, I have a terrible habit of just not looking that far down. If the posts are a little bit old but still maybe have pertinent conversation, I completely miss them because I'm just going through everything, like looking through all the different sections, just the top few for the most recent ones, and so that might be a good thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and invite oh god, don't make me say his name. Eretequis. Sounds like a Pokemon. Let's go
Eretequis.
to
I need to find like how. Oh, I was gonna Giro Bonersaurus. I can't remember what his actual name is. I have to come up with some weird name for him that I can actually pronounce. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Going all right?
All right, we have a very important question for you.
Okay.
How do you pronounce that your username? Eretequis?
Eretequis.
Eretequis. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Shouldn't
Yeah, we
be
were
that
all
just-
afraid to try to say it because we didn't know.
Well, I can't pronounce it for shit, so
If you want, you can just call me Dean.
Dean.
That is much easier.
Dean
to
is
pronounce.
my actual name.
I'll probably stick with that. It seems somewhat much easier.
Or
it is.
Dishar, which is another name I use.
Gotcha.
Oh yes.
One of the three.
And Ishar plays.
Yeah,
stuff.
those are the ones I
Yeah.
do solo.
We only did one collaboration, and that was with someone on the forum. But
I've only done one collaboration actually as well. I guess you could technically class the other people on my channel as collaborations, but the channel was built in mind of having all three of us anyway, so it's not technically a collaboration on that point. Since they don't have YouTube accounts anyway. Yeah, one of them's my nephew. He's like 7.
oh, I was going to say if they ever considered setting up their own Let's Plays, and then I didn't realise it was like a 7-year-old doing Let's
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's not a very saturated
Yeah.
industry. The 7-year-old Let's Player market.
Mainly because you don't want to watch a 7-year-old pretend that they know how to play a computer game. Half the time, he just says stuff because he thinks it sounds right or has heard somebody else say it.
You know, like a typical 7-year-old. I mean.
Yeah, generally when we do the Let's Plays together, we get into a bit of an argument. I remember we did a Minecraft one a little while back. It was Hunger Games, and we were basically watching the end, the finale, because we died, and we had two people. One was covered in iron armor with an iron sword, and the other one was covered in iron armor and a diamond sword. And I said, "Oh, the guy with the diamond sword has an advantage." He goes, "No, it doesn't. I had a diamond sword once, and I didn't win." Not what I said.
Well, I mean, he doesn't get the set bonus for having all the iron stuff.
Yeah. That's not how Minecraft works.
Yeah, I
But,
know.
yeah. He assumes that
Being
just
the
because
devil's
he can't
advocate.
win with it, nobody can win with it. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's not how it
that's
works.
Obviously the case. you know.
I had to stop him a moment in order to explain to him that because they had the exact same armor and one of them had a better weapon than the other, it meant that he had an advantage. Didn't necessarily mean he was going to win, but he had an advantage. Just a numbers advantage.
I want to get into Minecraft, but it's, I don't know. Like something just keeps putting me off playing it.
Is it all the people saying it's a horrible game? You shouldn't go towards it. Nah.
No, because I don't like jump on the bandwagon for it, but I don't know. Like something about it just puts me off playing it. I don't know what it is.
Bandwagons are overrated. Just if you think you might like it, just play it.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, because I did that with Rogue Legacy.
Yeah,
That's just been-
before I played Minecraft, I didn't like Minecraft.
Hmm.
Then I played it, and I'm all right with it now. It's not my favorite game, but it's all right.
How would you describe it in 3 words?
Mobs are
words.
fucking scary. Oh, that's more than 3 words.
Oh,
Well, no, if you hyphenate
Mobs are
it
scary.
correctly-
There you go. My experience
we
with
go. You
Minecraft is
hit it
I
and-
hate the mobs, or the monsters, I guess you could say. I always turn them off.
Really?
But then I get annoyed because I still want the food bar to go down. Like the possibility of dying from hunger in game, so I have to go out and get the food. But at the same time, I don't want the mobs on. But I can't do both.
Oh, you can't turn keep the animals on, but the neutral mobs on, but the
No, you keep the
aggressive mobs
you can keep
off?
the neutral mobs on and everything, but your health doesn't deplete if there are no hostile mobs
like a
on.
peaceful mode or something,
Yes,
right?
that's it. It's
Hmm.
called peaceful mode. It
Oh,
basically
okay.
means there's nothing.
Oh,
That you just build, and that's all you have to do. It would be extremely rare for you to die in peaceful mode, to be honest. I would like a hunger mode where you would have no
Hunger
mobs.
mode.
It'd be just peaceful mode, but your hunger could still go down.
You
And when you run out
go
of
on a
food-
rampage, kill all the pigs.
Yeah, and when you run out of food, your health starts to go down and whatnot. It's basically peaceful mode, but without the free food.
see, you should end up just like tweeting Notch and say, "Look here, mate. Like, if you don't implement these things, I'm gonna steal your kids or something."
Notch
There we
doesn't
go.
own
Nothing wrong with
Minecraft
that.
anymore.
Oh, doesn't he? I see. That just goes
Oh.
to show you how much I've
He
been
sold it to
following
Microsoft.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a whole different can of
That's
worms.
a bad idea, I think.
Stood in the whole
Oh.
company.
Well,
See no problem.
I see a lot of problems. I think the price of Minecraft has risen now.
Again,
Has it?
That's Microsoft for you.
I used to own Minecraft, and now I don't somehow. So that's I'm sad for me now because of that.
I'm just sad I missed the bandwagon when it was free.
Hmm.
I would have liked to have gotten it free, to be honest. But I had to pay like £10 for it or something like that. It's quite cheap. It's probably about
Yeah.
20 quid now, so I haven't actually looked at the price in ages. I think the last time I looked was when I bought it for my nephew, and it was like £12
Yeah,
or
last I
£14,
saw it was like
something like that.
$27 US, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's
That's
around
worth-
about the same. That's
yeah, I
about
think
20
it's pushed
£20.
it up to around
Yeah.
30-ish, but not sure.
So that's Microsoft.
Oh,
for
is
you.
it 30
There's
now?
the
I
price.
don't know. It's been a while. Yeah.
Was was Minecraft ever released as a physical edition, or was it always a digital thing?
It's always digital.
Always digital.
But you don't buy the game, you buy like an account,
Okay.
and then you can download the game on any computer, and as long as you log in with your account, that's you playing that game.
Oh wow, so I might still actually own Minecraft somehow. I just have to figure
Yes,
out what
you probably just don't have the program.
my account is just kind of
remember what
lost
your
in space
password
somewhere.
was.
Well,
Give me just a sec. I'll be right back.
It's odd because they changed the whole username thing. It used to be, I think, you put in your email, or is that how it is now? Anyway, one of the, it was either before or now that you had to use a username, and before or now that you use a email. So depending on which one you've got, you may have to use one or the other, and I have no idea which is which.
Oh, okay. That's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Aren't Telltale Games releasing a like a point-and-click adventure game based on Minecraft?
That would be funny.
I swear I heard about this. Maybe I dreamt it. That'd be weird. But
Telltale Games.
I swear they were like making like they mentioned something about doing something with Minecraft as a point-and-click adventure, but I don't know how the hell that would work.
The only Telltale game I can remember is Sonic R.
Oh, was that Telltale?
I think it was.
Was it?
I seem to remember it being on there. Hold on, I'll check my Let's Play.
I'm like, to Google.
You go to
We
Google, I'll go to my Let's Play, because I did Sonic R already. That's why I thought of it automatically.
Oh, this is great. Minecraft, Tales from Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Walking
I wanna
Dead,
s-
The Wolf
I wanna
Among
s-
Us.
Oh, it was Traveler's Tales.
Oh, Traveler's Tale. I get the
Yeah.
stuff sometimes. I get the mix.
I think they did the early Lego games on PS2, or they published them.
I get some weird stuff mixed up. With Sonic R, I always throughout the Let's Play, I constantly talk about how this mechanic would do well in the new games, like etc. How it would be really nice if they actually made another running Sonic game, but like fleshed it out and made it more mainstreamy sort of thing. They could probably even use the engine they used on Unleashed in Colors.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that'd probably be like an iOS, or maybe they would just release it for like...
They got iOS ones. I want a proper like racing one where you race each other as if you were in the carts but without the carts.
Right.
Sort of
I
like
never
Sonic
understood
Riders.
that
to work
at all.
with. Huh?
I never understood what the cars were for. Like, at least for Sonic.
Because Mario did it.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's
That's
pretty
the whole
much
thing
it.
with Sonic is like he doesn't actually need to.
I can understand the boards were because people didn't like a lot of people didn't like Sonic R because of it was low budget, etc. And they sort of took that on board. Oh, they don't want Sonic to run, so they made the little boards for him to glide on, to give him more of a car-like
that was
feel.
the problem. Good job, Sega.
Yeah.
Yeah, to give it more of a car-like feel, like being on a, I don't know, on a skateboard and whatnot.
Well, they
More
might
like
as well
Kirby,
just
I
have,
guess
like...
you could say.
Oh yeah, Kirby, yeah.
More like
I
that.
liked Kirby. Yeah.
And then I guess they just went, because everybody was making kart games, they just decided to put Sonic in a car and try to rival Mario again. They like to try and rival Mario. That's sort of their MA.
They're never going to top Mario in terms of quality.
No, they did
No,
it
not at
once
this
a long
point.
time ago, and that was it.
No.
Sonic's kind of past his prime at this point.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like put a pillow over his head.
But the thing
Just-
is, I think a running Sonic game would probably do really well. I've played this game called, oh man, what was it called? I played it a long time ago. It was an online game, and you take control of like a character. You can dress them up or whatever. I don't really care about that part. And you race through obstacle courses. They do like boss battles and stuff, and sometimes you can fight stuff. But you generally just run on a track around and around like you would in a Sonic game, except 3D.
Yeah.
Well, not 3D. Well, yes, 3D. It's a bit of both.
Well, they could do what they did with Generations, where the Sonic, like, quasi 2D, 3D sections. Imagine that could work as an endless run.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up.
Wait a
Um,
minute. I'm going to
Generations
try and find the
was
name
good.
of that game that I just mentioned. Where is it? Is it on my desktop? I got so much stuff on my desktop.
I'm running into that issue as well. It just keeps clutching.
So what was the last Sonic game everybody played? Because mine was Generations, I think.
Generations was the last good Sonic game that I played.
I think Sonic Generations was the last Sonic game that I played, yeah.
I think Sonic Heroes was the last Sonic game that I played. I'm a bit behind.
God. That was a long, long time ago. It was like 2005, 6?
Gosh.
I don't even
it's
remember
so
now.
old.
No, it couldn't have been 2006 because that was when that really abortive one came out.
Yeah.
I know the name of the game now that I'm thinking of. It was called Tails Runner.
Not
Tails Runner. Not familiar
I
with.
heard that either, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically an online running game. But it seems a lot like Sonic would be to me. If he ever made a racing game where he was running.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at pictures of it now.
Yeah. It's more of an anime style than anything else, really.
Gotcha.
So I have a question for you guys. It's a little bit of a topic change, but it's related to Let's Play Sanctuary, the forum, stuff like that. Now I know, was it yesterday or the other day, we were talking about like streaming and just like swarming people's streams and hanging out and all that fun stuff. And then I watched one of Yub's videos from the day before, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. And I'm like, oh, hey, word around town is, now Yub is, you know, he comes around Let's Play Sanctuary every once in a while. He's not too incredibly active here, but it was still really fun for anyone who actually went and hung out in that stream the other day. And I just think stuff like that is really cool, and I would like to see, now, I don't know how feasible it is, but I would like to see that kind of thing happening with Let's Play Sanctuary.
Sorry, what kind of thing? Like, us all playing on a
like when
stream?
someone, yeah, when someone streams and everyone kind of gets together and is like, you know what, let's go hang out in the chat in that guy's stream. And then we kind of have like just a community get-together that both builds up the community and supports that person's stream as well.
Yeah, we can do that. Are you going to do a stream and then we can join?
Well, right now I have absolutely no idea how to do a stream. I'd like to learn how to do a stream and maybe sometime do a stream, but that's probably a little ways down the road.
Do you use open broadcaster, don't you, Potato?
I have it. I record using Fraps right now, and then I shove it on over to Movie Studio Platinum 12. I have a probably inefficient way of editing. Like
You edit?
I'm constantly like audio and I'm just kind of throwing things around to different programs and then cramming them all into one place and then rendering it and then sending it to YouTube. And no, I'm pretty minimalistic in terms of editing. I do a lot of audio editing, and if I really screw up, I'll cut something out. But other than that, not too much editing.
But yeah, I like the idea of us doing like a community like get-together stream at some point. I don't know how many of us on the forum actually do stream though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I think that's the cool thing, especially right now when we have so few people that actually stream. It's not going to be like we can have a highlight and be like, hey, this guy's streaming, let's go hang out in there, as opposed to everyone being like, here's my stream, here's my stream, here's my stream, and so there's like a whole bunch of people conflicting. Right.
Well, you could make a forum where only the mods could post and they could say, hey, here's this guy's stream.
Yeah, I really like the idea of highlighting active members' series or streams or anything like that, just to give some kind of incentive to keep people from just solely posting in the ongoing Let's Plays and just updating that.
Yeah.
Because there are some that do that.
I have a little issue with the whole word active, because I don't tend to be that active on the forum because I'm not very talkative. of a person, generally. Here I seem to have no problem. But I'm not that talkative about stuff to do with Let's Plays and that, usually. Especially on forums. I find it hard to get my opinion out because a lot of people do seem to think a specific way. And
Yeah,
it's hard to go, I don't think that way.
Yeah, we used to have that like when I first joined, like a couple of months into it we started getting that, but we kind of like nipped it in the bud right away.
It's
There's
been
like
happening recently. A bunch of people going,
Oh,
yeah,
has
this
it?
is the way you Let's Play.
The only one
If
I
you're
see,
doing
and I
it
don't
any
even-
other way, you're doing it wrong. Well, that's not fair.
the only one I ever see do it on here, and he used to do it on the Voltron forum as well as Something Awful. I don't even care if he hears this because he's an arsehole anyway. Is ArmoredChocobo, who is more of an elitist poster. He's always
I've seen him
his
around.
opinion. Yeah, his opinion can't be different. You know, you can't have a different opinion from his. He's always got to be like, you know, he's always got to be much better than everyone else. Everything's always got to be, you know, oh, I'm the best poster. I've got all the best opinions. So like, if you're hearing this, yeah, I'm gonna edit it out anyway. Yeah, but not my favorite poster, and that was kind of like what we had early on was where we would have people who would be like pulling the rug from underneath people, saying, you know, you can't,
Yeah.
you know, you're not allowed to think this way. You can only think this way, but because it just scares away people. Then
Right.
we start having, like elitist members just spamming the place.
And that's one of the things that I try really hard when I reply, like when I give feedback to things, is I try to emphasize the fact that my opinions are subjective and that I by no means have the most experience in doing Let's Plays, but this is my take on what I'm seeing, how I think I would like what could happen to make it more entertaining for me or something like that. But yeah, I almost never feel like my opinion is necessarily the best course of action for what can happen. I don't know, but that's kind of me. I'm typically very open-minded.
I never think my opinion is any good. I tend to, on YouTube, I tend to write an entire comment, probably about like a big block of text, and then proceed to click away from the page before sending it. I do that because a lot of the time I sit there thinking, well, this is going to blow up in my face. No. Or I'm probably completely wrong, so no. It tends to happen a lot. I do that on the forum sometimes, so sometimes you'll see a post, it's probably like the 5th or 6th draft I've done if I posted it.
Hey, can I ask a quick question? Did I just get a lot louder?
I didn't
No?
know. Nope.
Well, I thought I was using my, one of my microphones, and now I'm realizing that I might be using a different one. So I moved my headset mic closer to my face. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just...
That's all right.
Okay. All right.
It
well,
might be a
anyway.
little louder. I'm a little bit tone deaf.
Sorry, carry on. I didn't mean
That's
to
all right.
cause distraction.
I forget what I was talking about anyway.
Oh, dash it all. I ruined it. I ruined the entire...
I don't worry
No.
about it. I think I was
It
done with the
all
thought.
just crash and burn because of my microphone.
I think I was
antics.
done with the thought.
I think a lot of people probably have that like collective where it's like they feel uncomfortable about posting a certain thing because they're worried how like someone will react to it, or if they might be stepping out of line or not giving right feedback or whatever.
Yeah, most people have an easier time agreeing with stuff than saying a thought on it.
Yeah, and then going against it.
So
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people why you tend to see a lot of people that say the same thing. Because once
Well-
one person says it, then
Yeah,
Mm.
I have trouble voicing my opinion when it's against everybody else. I don't like that. Last argument I got into really frustrated me. For no reason, to be honest. It was a really stupid argument and the guy was a complete idiot. He was, I think, trolling me the whole time. So, yeah, I just don't like it when stuff like that happens. It was an innocent comment I made as well. It wasn't anything special. In the video, they wanted to work out a sum. I gave them the sum with the answer, and the person was having a go at my sum. It wasn't even my sum. It was from the video. And
Sounds like
it
just trying to-
really got
trying to
into my head. Like,
I want to play Minecraft now. I don't know why.
it wasn't Minecraft. It was, I think it was about let's see, it was about Final Fantasy VII. So there's this guy called Some Call Me Johnny on YouTube, and I watched his Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. And well, he streamed, but I didn't watch the stream. I watched from YouTube. Easiest way. And basically at the end, they were trying to figure out Red 13's age at the end, and they put a completely absurd. They said a really absurd number because they didn't quite get the numbers right. So I corrected the numbers and said that's the actual answer you're looking for. And some guy had a go at me saying, "Oh yeah, but the age of different races degrades at different rates. You can't tell what the answer is going to be." Dude, I just answered a question.
Yeah, you're just
Seriously.
correcting some math.
Yeah. And he tried to correct my math, saying I was terrible at maths. I got an A in maths at GCSE without doing any homework or studying or anything like that.
Wow.
I was, I think, 5 marks off an A star, and I really hate that happened. I was like, oh no, if I'd actually done something, I could have got a higher mark. Oh, I hated that. But what he was talking about wasn't actually mathematics, it was biology. Which was the funniest part, I think. It was technically both, but, you know, I wasn't talking about biology in the slightest. And he just had a go at me like, we might see him in the comments if he's actually...
Yeah, if you're reading this, you're welcome to reading this. If you're listening, you're welcome to respond to
He
that.
can't comment on my channel, because after he deleted all his posts from the one video, and I deleted all mine because he did, I blocked his channel from mine.
What if he makes an account on the forum specifically to call you out?
I'll block him on the forums. I don't have time for people who are just going to troll me all the time.
Like an internet terminator who just follow you everywhere.
I don't have time for people who
One
just
personal.
spend their time trying to piss me off.
Mm.
I think he even commented to somebody else that he only did start a conversation because he was bored. Wow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just baiting at that point.
That is
Just
wonderful.
baiting you.
Oh, one of the things he said really did get to me. He said something about me being stupid. I don't really care about that part. But then he said, "Do you have Asperger's or something?" I was like, "What? What has that got to do with Asperger's at all?" Bear in mind, I do have Asperger's. He meant it as an insult, and I do actually have Asperger's. And I thought the more insulting thing is that he actually related Asperger's with stupidity, which is completely wrong. And I've seen it all over the internet, like on videos everywhere, where people are like, if somebody says something stupid, the other person goes, "Oh, do you have autism?" That's wrong with having autism or Asperger's or anything like that. Seriously, this is not an insult. You're actually insulting not the person you're saying it to, but a group of people that are completely unrelated, that have done nothing to you. Now you're the asshole in this story. if you understand what I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, do you have autism or something? Yes, I have Asperger's, a very mild Asperger's, but enough for me to be insulted by you equating it to stupidity. Especially since he was the stupid one. Who couldn't understand. Sorry.
Did we nail anything down for the game night? I can't even remember if we did or not.
I was actually wanting to kind of get into that, touch on that a little bit, because I was looking at it and then I clicked out of it, so I had all the details in front of me and now they're gone. Crap. Wait. Don't worry, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna fix this. Okay. So
I couldn't actually figure out the game night thing. I was looking for the thread and I was like, I didn't get it.
Yeah, it
How
has
does
recently
this work?
moved. It's
Is
now
there-
in the community events.
Yeah, I was looking
area.
at the thread, and I was like, well, how does this work? I'm not entirely sure. Do you go into a stream? Do you go into a Skype call? Do you go into... I don't know,
It's gonna be a
TeamSpeak?
Skype call, kind of like this. And the idea I kind of want to go for, at least starting out, is we're just gonna start a call. Hopefully there will be at least 2 people there at. I'm looking for the time. Where is the time?
Didn't we have time? I thought
Yes.
I just
I
heard
would
yes.
think-
weekend.
Yeah.
Team
I-
Fortress 2.
I mentioned 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 4 p.m. GMT, on March 14, which would be a week from today, next Saturday, and basically just starting a Skype call, and we can hang out and play a free-to-play game. Starting at that time, you can. The idea is kind of for people to be able to just join into the call, like just come at any time and leave at any time. Just keep it really. Not really low key that's not the word I'm looking for, but just relaxed. And I think right now Team Fortress 2 kind of seems like the game that has the stars aligning the best for it, just because it's free. It kind of has a quick turnaround in terms of matches. It would be probably as fun with 2 or 3 people as it would be with, any number. I'm not sure what the maximum number of people is. But yeah, so I was thinking next Saturday at around that time. So it'd be late morning my time, like mid-afternoon, like late afternoon, I guess, around 4 p.m. in terms of like the British Isles. But I don't know. What do you guys think about something like that? Does that sound like a cool idea to you, or am I kind
I
of...
like the idea a lot. It would just,
Hmm.
I think it would just be hard to get everybody on at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's the
actually,
thing.
when I read the
Yeah.
thread, I naturally assumed that it was every single day because you had people you had people listed on each and every day. I was like, how do you do this?
I think you'd end up with a blood clot just from playing for.
possible free time schedules. That was me
Oh,
trying
was
to
that
create,
possible? Oh,
trying to
I
create
took that
a
as, like-
a visualization of the overlap of free time so we could see
Trying to
what
get a
would be
good
the
idea of
best.
who's most
Yeah.
available.
yeah.
Well, it's my
that was a
first
bit
time
confusing.
seeing it. It's my first time seeing the thread since it's been changed, so it does look a lot. It does look really snazzy. Now that we know, like, when people are like, potentially free for certain days and stuff. So
Hmm.
there's a lot of games on that list as well.
I am
Yes,
just
there
looking
are,
for-
and not all of them. Where's the... Yeah, new games have come up since then, and I forgot to put another option in there, and so the poll's kind of...
Oh, did
I
you
don't
just
know.
change the forum today?
Yeah, but like,
Oh, I didn't even notice.
like 10 minutes before we came on.
Oh, I see. Is that what you were on about?
Yeah, I was like,
I just looked at the stream going, wait, those weren't above those. Oh, cool.
just look a lot tidier now. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's like everything's
I was
Well,
just trying to
open up.
find... There it is. Games and Soda. He did a collaboration thread. And we were going to do the collaboration. Apparently a lot of people... Well, actually, the collaboration fell through. But before it did, I bought a game specifically for that collaboration.
Oh, no.
God.
I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do with this game now? I'm going to try and play it with my friend, but in order to do that on the same computer, I'd need Xbox controllers, which in turn, they need to be wired ones, and I only have wireless ones. So I need to spend about, I think it's 22 quid per remote in order to play the
God,
game
ouch.
like that.
Good God.
Or get a thing that's no longer available.
Oh.
So I have to eBay for it or something. It's like £10 or something on eBay, so it's a lot cheaper. So that kind of screwed me over a bit there. I might try and map it virtually to the keyboard, but Really, they should on that program have a... by the way, it's Castle Crashers.
Oh, Castle
Yeah.
Crashers.
They
good
should
game.
That is
have
a
the
fantastic
ability...
game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They should have the ability on the PC version to use the keys, like you use the keyboard for player 1 and player 2. I found it weird that they made it so that the only way you could play multiplayer from the same computer was if you plugged in Xbox remotes. But you can play single player on the keyboard.
Doesn't
Wouldn't that
have,
be a
like,
little
that many
difficult?
keys or anything, does it? I haven't played it before. So.
No,
Oh
it doesn't
no,
have that
it's pretty
keys.
simple. I mean, what do you have? You have
I mean, I've got two
moving,
keyboards.
jumping, swinging,
Yeah,
magic,
swinging.
and then
I don't
maybe
think there's a swinging thing.
swinging your sword, weapon,
Oh, right. Sword.
club, whatever. That's what I meant. Attacking. I'm not sure why I used the
Yeah.
word swinging.
Yeah.
Like swing
I
dancing. There's
Yeah.
a swing dancing button on Castle Crashers.
Yeah. Well, what I'd do is I'd probably map myself to the player 2 controls. Well, I'd map the player 1 controls to like a player 2 system with a WS, A, and D thing, and player 2 to the normal arrow keys. And then I give my friend... I've got two keyboards. So I can give my friend a keyboard to play on one side, and I could use another keyboard to play on the other side. But I can't do that.
I thought you meant like dual wield keyboards, like map like one set of controls to one keyboard, and then no, I've gone wrong.
No,
like-
you can't. Keyboards
No.
don't use the same controls.
No, I've gone weird.
The idea is to basically set two different controls and then get two keyboards. Have one
Sure.
person play on the one side of their keyboard while you play on the other side of yours.
I don't know what
That way
I
you
was
each
thinking.
got a controller. Yeah.
Hmm.
Computers aren't really designed for multiplayer, really. Unless it's online.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which is what a lot of
Yeah.
stuff is anymore.
so, I don't mean to really call you out too much on that, Games and Soda, but I bought a game to play, and then after I bought the game, you said, "Oh, we're not doing this anymore." After I contacted him,
Probably gonna listen back to
I
this
had
and
to
shit it
contact
too.
him to find out he'd already said, "We're not doing it anymore."
Oh,
Thanks for
Sad
that.
day.
try and give
Hey,
yourself
you know
Thanks
what?
for
You'll always have the game, so maybe another collaboration sometime will work out.
Could do, yeah.
That definitely would
That's
be
what I
like,
keep telling
interesting
myself
playing.
about all the games that I've purchased.
I was
and
at-
will probably
I was
never
actually going
play.
to let my I was actually going to let my subscribers pick my next game after Pokepart 2. But the problem was one of the games I have requires Nunchuck to even start up, so I can't even record the opening bit in order to put in as a video thing. And my nephew has my Nunchuck. And I asked him for it back. He said, okay. And I've asked him why he hasn't brought it back today. And he says, I'm still using it. Yeah, but I need it. Yeah, but I want to use it. Yeah, but I need it, and it's mine.
I just picture as you're having the conversation, he's like swinging the nunchuck around. I'm still using it.
We're in the same place. at
I'm
the
not
moment,
done
but-
chucking the
yeah.
nuns.
None.
That might make that the title of the
Um,
podcast.
ThePotatoOne chucks nuns.
Hashtag.
We have it on record now.
Nunchucking. Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down. Hang on.
Yeah,
Find
we were basically going to the shop, and I asked him about it beforehand. And again, I got annoyed at him because he was saying, "Oh, but I need to use it. I need to use it, and it's mine." Like, you borrowed it for a few days and never brought it back.
Say like, hey, go get your own. It's like it's mine. It's mine.
Yeah, I found
did.
actually, because of the way my nephew acts, all that arrogance and all that, people don't seem to like watching him on my channel. So he's sort of been a bit phased out of the videos
Slowly.
in a way. He's been in like one recently, but that's all he's been in.
Oh god.
We did a challenge
YouTube
mode
just
thing.
keeps deleting the videos that you're in. I'm something about,
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah.
copyright thing keeps coming up.
We did a
copyright.
Yeah, we did a challenge mode about, I think it's like, about 2 months ago actually. And I said, okay, the voting, vote on which house is better out of mine and my nephew's. And I said, I gave it a time limit of a month. After a month, I'll count the votes, and whoever's house is better wins. I didn't get a single vote for either house. Nobody voted. 2 months later, nobody's voted.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm gonna vote right now. Where is it?
Yeah, just get everyone to like post it in the chat box on the forum. Just get everyone to go and vote over there.
Yeah.
I actually did put it. It's actually linked in the forum as well. It's one of the Let's Play things. Yeah,
Oh, man,
I never
that's nice.
added to the challenge mode because nobody voted. We couldn't move on. So
Oh.
we never continued that. So that sort of disappeared. I honestly don't care about it anymore.
Oh.
I probably wouldn't continue it anyway. Nobody wants to watch it. It was just me getting annoyed at him most of the time, which is most of our videos with him.
Oh, so it would
but
be best if I didn't vote then. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, probably best.
I'm gonna vote twice then.
I actually, I did one of my first Let's Plays was Final Fantasy VII, the remastered version on the PC. That was if I should just played the one on my console. It would have been easier. The issue that came, the last episode I posted up of that has no views, and that was just before I put it on hiatus.
What? Final Fantasy?
I did a Final Fantasy VII Let's Play, and episode, I think, 102 has no views. And
Yeah, well, you know what? It does
Yeah.
now. And a like.
And
I'm gonna watch
yeah,
this later. Give me a second.
when a friend of mine from a team that we used to have called Bushido, it's still technically around, but we don't do much with it anymore. We did a Let's Play with Bushido Island, and he asked me, he put a sign in my room in the game, and asked me, when's the next Final Fantasy VII episode? And I answered him, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But immediately after, when I looked at at the video and realized that the last one I put up doesn't have any views, I'm like, hold on, you didn't even watch the last one. Why are you asking for more? You're asking for more, and you haven't even watched the last one I put up.
In his defense,
That's amazing.
this
2
happened
months
to me
later, he
with
still
a
hasn't
buddy
watched
of
it.
mine.
2 months later, he still hasn't watched it.
I ran into a situation where I thought I had watched the most recent episode of his, and it turned out that I hadn't. So maybe that's what happened with him. Is he thought that he was completely caught up, but
Yeah. Yeah, that actually reminds me of something I heard about called subscriber burn. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
if
what
it's
is
what
it?
I think it is, I've been hearing a lot about it
Yeah.
lately.
I
and
posted a bit about it on the
kept
forum.
against it.
I linked, what's his name? Matt Pat's video,
That's the one I
the
saw.
Game Theorist one. I linked it on the forum, I think, twice so far. And basically what it is, if a subscriber doesn't watch, over a week, if a subscriber doesn't watch some of your videos, depending on the percentage, they will stop getting videos from you in their subscriber box. Even though they're still subscribed to you, they won't get the videos anymore. Because apparently
man.
they're not watching you anymore.
Yeah, that really bugs me because I am subscribed to well over a dozen people, like members from Let's Play Sanctuary, and I watch a lot of the videos at work, or at least listen to them, because I sit in front of a computer all day at work, so I need something to keep me from going insane. So I listen to a lot of the videos, but even sometimes I'm not able to get to everyone's channel. After several days, I get to them eventually, but I've noticed that a couple of the people, it has stopped showing me when, like, updating saying, hey, something new has happened on this subscription, and so I have to go in and manually check everyone's now to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, I have to do that with a lot of channels too.
I know there's like a setting you can mess with to fix it, but I don't know exactly where
But
it is.
yeah, most people don't know where it is. So how are you supposed to find it? Like,
Yeah.
this shouldn't be set on for everyone. If you really want subscriber burn, you should be able to set it on yourself and then anybody who doesn't want it on should be automatically off.
Wait, hang
I'm
on.
kind of of the
You're
opinion
just
that
drawing.
how do
They're
I-
just
how-
drawing
videos-
attention to the most popular people who get views on whatever it is they put out on a regular basis. This is why I've had to have several. I've had to drop Final Fantasy VII and Lost Odyssey because people weren't watching them, which meant a certain percentage of people, a certain percentage of my videos they weren't watching, which meant if that percent creeped up any higher, they would stop getting my videos altogether, which is
So,
bad for my channel. And I only
You know-
have a few subscribers.
in a hypothetical situation where I didn't actually know how to turn off said subscriber burn,
I don't
how
know
would
how
you
to
do
either.
this? Oh man.
I haven't got a
Let's
clue how
see.
to turn it off. I didn't even know it was an option you could turn off until he just mentioned it.
It's you have to like go to their channel, like next to the subscription box.
Individuals?
You have to do
Yeah,
it
individual.
individually?
You got to do it
Oh
individually.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
pop
even
into.
worse.
Yeah, it's not a
That's-
global thing. You have to go to the individual channel. There's a little settings box by the by where you'd click to subscribe.
Oh,
do
I found
something
it.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
face palming
Like a little
mad
gear
now.
there says send me updates.
I can like
show only-
feel your facepalm from here. It's bad.
Yeah,
that's
subscription
bad.
preferences.
I don't understand.
And the thing is, like, people will, give instructions on if you don't want this to happen, then, go do this with my channel so it doesn't. But then their users don't get it because they're not getting the subscription videos.
Yes, exactly. If you're already getting the Let's Play videos, you go, oh, I don't care because I'm getting them anyway. But then
Yeah,
once
all
you
you
don't
can
have,
do
when
is,
you're not
like-
getting it, you can't look at that video to say, oh, this is why I'm not getting videos. 'Cause you can't see it.
Yeah, all you can do is, like, keep the damage from getting worse. It's hard. It's really hard to undo it.
Yeah, YouTube kind of dropped the ball on that one. I believe it first came up when a very popular YouTuber, people are probably going to hate me for even mentioning his name,
Swedish.
PewDiePie.
Oh.
He complained about not getting about some of his some of his subscribers were telling him that they weren't no longer getting his videos. Obviously, they weren't watching all of his videos because they were getting.
He does make a lot of
burns.
videos.
And he said
Yeah, he does make
he was
sense.
complaining. He was complaining that YouTube subscriptions were broken, and the way I found out about that was again through MatPat's video, which mentions this whole thing. It's a really good video. Go watch it. I'm not really plugging his channel. It's just that's where I got most of my information on this from. Is that one video
I like game theory.
on how to fix it, and that's basically why I've been trying to get all of my, because I tried to do too many Let's Plays at once, and I feel like some of my subscribers have already been subscriber burned away,
Hmm.
and so I'm trying to refine my content into smaller sets of Let's Plays. So I've still got Minecraft Monday, which I think the name actually came from the forum about what somebody else was going to do. I think I subconsciously took hold of that and used it on mine. I don't know whether I had it before they said it, but I don't know.
Okay, I won't
anyway,
tell anybody.
I have a Minecraft
Secret
Monday, and then I decided to do a Tom Tuesday. Tom's the other guy on my channel. That's my friend. Tom Tuesday, which is just anything Tom is in. Wednesday, everything's normal. I tried to do a Final Fantasy Friday, but it needed more days of the week to get through quicker. Yeah, but I've got like Poke Park after that, and then I've got Final Fantasy, so I've got 4 going at once, and that is actually a drop in Let's Plays. Yeah, I should only do one at a time, but so me, I just want to Let's Play.
You can get burnt out if you're doing like way too many
Oh,
other ones.
yeah. I can't
doing
imagine doing more than
9, and I know that feeling.
Yeah, I do.
Nine Let's
I
Plays.
do like
Yeah.
one episode a day,
Mm-hmm.
but I do switch the Let's Plays up, so I'm not just doing constantly the same Let's Play constantly.
Oh god.
I do certain ones for certain days. I don't do them on certain days. I do them whenever I
You upload them
can.
on Tuesdays.
and I upload them on certain days as
Yeah.
part of a schedule.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've had to reduce the number I've had to switch between because subscriber burn. If people aren't watching so many of them, I need to make sure they're watching everything else. Or I need to reduce the number they have to pick and choose from so that they keep watching. Because this is more for... I built the channel to share my experience playing games. So basically, if I don't even give people... If YouTube stops giving the people the choice to watch my Let's Plays, that's unfair on them. Unfair on the people for trying to watch them for entertainment purposes. I mean, if you don't like my Let's Plays, don't watch them. I'm fine with that. If you don't like them, don't watch them. But if you like them, I would like you to stick around because if I'm entertaining, I'd like to share that entertainment.
Right, and it's definitely not fair for the viewers, the subscribers, to be sitting around waiting for an update, you know, saying you have a new video out,
and
only to find out, oh, you've had some, but it hasn't been letting me know.
I actually happened with one of the people I mentioned Bushido before. One of the people said, oh yeah, I stopped watching your videos at one point. I didn't watch a few of your videos, and then I thought you'd stopped sending them, stopped making them. But I was like, no, I made it. I'm still making them. I'm putting one out each day. Oh, really? I'm not actually getting those. Oh. Well, that's not right. Yeah, so I've actually seen it happen. I know it happens, which is really annoying.
Yeah, it's bad news.
I just realised in 3 years of doing Let's Plays, no, 4 years even, I've only ever finished one Let's Play. And I've done a lot of Let's Plays.
I make it a point to finish them. I'm trying to finish Kingdom Hearts right now. We're going to move on to something like a segue in between, like, we're going to do like a shorter Let's Play in order to fill in a gap rather than jumping back and forth between long Let's Plays. But I do intend to always finish a Let's Play before starting a new one.
That's probably where I have a problem is, if you look at my channel, yeah, billions and billions of Let's Plays going on, and we finished one.
Am I the only one here who finishes Let's Plays?
I want to. Like, it is the goal. I'm going to. We just have, like, 9 ongoing ones, 2 that are, like, waiting until another one starts. It's just...
I think you might need to pause a few of those and just try
Still
to
wrapping
get
my head
them
around
finished.
that.
I know. I just want to, like, I want to work on a lot of them, and I have a bunch of, like, backlog of recorded stuff just because how my setup is. I record with my family because I'm off of college. They're all in some other place, so...
I try to record my videos, like, a week before, except for when there's somebody else in the video with me, in which case you've got to meet up with them at certain points, which means you need to have a buffer, just in case you can't meet up in your allotted times. That's how I usually do them. But with my normal Let's Plays, it's just me. I usually record them the week before. Makes it easier on me, because then I can just edit just beforehand. I tend to forget a lot of what's actually in the videos, which is a big problem for me.
Oh, that happens to me all the time, and I only have one ongoing Let's Play. I record them over lunch, and then I pretty much do all the editing, like, maybe a 45-minute to an hour period of time after I get back from work.
You think that's bad? I don't edit mine until, like, days later. Sometimes weeks.
I don't think I've ever edited a single video. But
Really?
Honestly, I've had videos where it's just 30 minutes of me dying and swearing, and for some reason people still seem to like it, so I latched onto that. And
that kind of editing. I was on about just the whole putting the video together.
No, I just like slap the video on YouTube and then...
Yeah, usually I just put them together and send them out, but on occasion I have to edit stuff. Like on one of my one of my Let's Plays with my nephew again. With my nephew, he
The nunchuck thief.
he called
The
out
nunchucker.
he called out the name of his Minecraft account and password. So I had to edit that out. I had to cut the volume from that and say, "Whoa!"
Or did you?
I did. I
could've-
made sure to
You
do
could have
that.
done an
Because
experiment.
I bought
you
him
could
that
have seen
account.
how long it would have taken. He like,
I bought him
if
that
you watch my
account.
videos, you get a free Minecraft account.
I bought him that account, and
One incentive.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to lose out what I've paid for already.
Oh.
Yeah, I did think of doing like giveaways and stuff on my channel, but honestly, I just can't afford it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't afford really much at all, really. I've got a
Well,
really terrible capture card. I've got... I only recently bought the program to record on my screen. I only recently paid for the license for it. Before, I was just leaving it with the watermark on, with the time limit of 10 minutes. that
Oh,
that has destroyed me a few times. That has caught me out. I'm not
Especially
good
if
at
you're
sticking
doing
to a timer.
Yeah, especially if you're doing LPs for like RPGs.
Yeah.
The last thing you
Oh,
a 10
yeah.
minute
Oh yeah.
cap on your
Yeah,
LP.
I always find it annoying when people like talk about how they're not making that much money from their Let's Plays, and then they've got this amazing card, this amazing computer, this amazing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I'm like, no wonder you haven't got any money. You're
think I made
putting all of it
$2.
back into your Let's Plays. That makes sense. Like,
It does.
I don't have the money to begin with. I can't do these giveaways.
I'm not even
and-
running ads on my videos
and
right now.
I don't
so-
I don't run ads on my videos because I don't get enough views for it to mean anything.
Yeah.
If I got a lot of views, I probably would start putting ads on in order to
Right.
make a bit of money off it. But I think unless I can make like 70 quid a week and turn it into an actual job, there is no point in me
Yeah.
even doing that. Because
Mm.
as you,
It just adds
you
so many
probably would have
complications.
guessed by now, I am
A lot of dangers.
unemployed. I'm unemployed, so I only get job seekers. And if I make any money, that money comes out of my job seekers anyway, which means I still parallel to exactly the same amount.
Isn't
So-
job seekers like £40, which I think is probably like $50.
It's about £70.
Is it? It was like 40 a couple of years ago, unless I'm thinking of something different.
It probably was 40 a couple of years ago. It
think it
depends
was.
on your age, though, as well.
Hmm.
I'm 25,
Ah,
so I get about, I don't even know the exact amount. I don't remember, or at least I'm not going to tell you the exact amount. It's around £70. So if I don't earn £70 from YouTube, I can't turn that into my job. I can't monetize at all.
would you want to though? Would you want to become like the next Keyboard Cat or Markiplier or the kid from the Chocolate Rain video? Would you want to be like an internet like superstar? who's-
Kid from the chocolate rain video.
To be honest,
Okay.
I've been hunting for jobs for ages, and the only thing I can seem to do is stuff where people don't pay me for the job I do,
Hmm.
which is absolutely horrible. I can Let's Play. I like Let's Playing. I like playing games. Games are my thing. I even try to... I'm even on a course to make games. Games are my thing.
Hmm.
And I think if I can sell an experience to people of me playing games, I think that's worth turning into a job.
That's a good attitude to have though.
Yeah. It's also one that's looked down a bit on the forums, which is why I don't usually tell people this.
Is it really?
Yeah, they people don't like it when your intent is to make money off of YouTube.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between, like, I'm doing it for money and I'm doing it because it's fun and I'd also like to make money from it. There's a huge difference between those two.
Yes,
Right.
I'm doing it because
yeah.
it would be the only kind of job I would be... well, it wouldn't be the only kind of job I'd be comfortable with, but it would be the most comfortable job I could have for me because I like games that much.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between just monetizing videos and doing what you enjoy and just throwing out content
Yeah.
for the
Right.
sake of getting
Not trying
money.
to make easy
Oh.
money off of it.
I-
You're...
I have
Hmm.
just thought of something.
Let's plays
God.
are not by any means easy money.
Not even
No.
No, it's not easy money. I have like 30 subscribers. I put out a video a day. I have like 300 or something videos and 30 subscribers. 300 and something videos. I'm not even making an average of 10 views per video. Most of the
not
time I
sure
make
what-
under 10 views.
I'm
Sometimes I get above that. And I had a problem before where I was using a terrible mic. And I think that screwed a lot of my content. It screwed it
Yeah,
up. a bit.
audio quality is one of those
Yeah.
things. that
Yeah, I
the-
didn't realize mine were so
anymore.
bad until recently.
Yes, I didn't until I got a new microphone. I got a new headset because I used to just buy a Poundland headphones, which I thought, oh, these are really good. They're really good quality. Now I realize they only record in mono.
Mm.
And now I've got a stereo one. I think I paid £15 for this one from, I think it was from Aldi. But it's really good so far. I mean, it's so much better than the one I had. I can even change the volume on it and mute it and everything from just a little contraption in the middle of the headphone.
Nice.
Which I think is pretty cool. I've seen some other ones that are like 20 or 30 quid. I'm like, I can't pay that much for a set of headphones.
Blazefang, I thought you were kidding about having a lot of videos on the go, and I'm looking over your channel right now, and you weren't
No,
exaggerating.
I'm
That's a
not
lot
even
of
sort of. I have
I
a
used to do the
lot.
same.
I
I
have a
used to do
playlist.
the exact same thing.
that's a lot of videos.
Before I put two of my Let's Plays on hiatus, I had 6 going at once. Not as many as you, but that's still a lot of Let's Plays. That's like one Let's Play for each day.
Oh.
And it harmed my channel more than it did any good to it.
Hmm.
You guys
Because,
think I
as
should,
I said, subscriber burn. People stop getting your videos because they're only watching one of your Let's Plays.
That's actually what I've noticed. I'm averaging at about 4 views right now, and it used to be a lot higher than that.
Yes, same with mine. It used to be a lot
I
higher.
guess maybe I
I
should.
used to get an average of about 30-something. Now I can barely make even 10.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of it is to do with subscriber burn. I think at least half of my subscribers are no longer getting my videos. Which is sad.
Hmm.
The good thing is that they haven't unsubscribed, so if they're hearing this, they can come back to my channel. I'm still here. I'm still
Yeah, it's
alive.
like, if you want
I
to
didn't
plug, if any of
stop.
you guys want to plug your channel or anything, like, then you can.
Consider my existence on this just one big channel plug. There we go.
If you want to see Blazefang do 9 Let's
I
Plays
wasn't
at the
plugging
same
my
time,
channel? What? I thought that's what I'd been doing the whole time. I was going to mention, actually, I've actually got 2 channels.
Oh, really?
One channel I had when I was 16. I think I was
Wow.
16. And I made a video, and it was really popular at the time. It doesn't get as many views now. If I can just find my channel again.
is it a cat video? People love,
Yeah,
people
it's
love
cat
cat
video.
No, actually, it was an AMV.
Right, if you want to get loads of money, just upload a picture of a cat, like in a box or something.
There we
You'll be
go.
like,
There's
That's
how
all you
you
need.
become a
Step
YouTube
one.
success.
There you go. Yep.
you become the
Step
next
1,
PewDiePie.
get cat. Step 2, actually no, get cat picture. Make sure it's
Get
good.
out, Charlie.
Question marks, profit.
Yeah, I made a video called Final Fantasy Whisper Evanescence, and basically it's almost got 1 million views. I never monetized it, but one of the most annoying things I found YouTube did was they started putting adverts on it recently.
Oh, no.
I have not monetized that video. That should not have any adverts on it.
It's probably
Well,
got a copyright chain on it.
It's got a copyright thing, but it's always had that. Like, it had, if I remember correctly, the people who made the video, who made the song, actually, they stuck a little thing underneath the video that says how to download it from iTunes, and that's basically their advertisement side. And I think what YouTube's done is they've gone behind my back, gone behind the people who make the song's back, and they've gone, oh look, we can now put, because this video is popular and nobody's looking this direction anymore. Let's put adverts on it. We'll make a bit more money off it ourselves.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
I
Chip.
mean they're all about that.
Thanks, YouTube. Stabbing everyone in the back.
953,102 views.
Yeah.
Holy
That is
cow.
insane.
I made that when I was 17.
Wow.
That is crazy.
And I think it got most of its views in the first 2 years. About more than half of its views were in the first 2 years. And then it just slowly went down from there. Nobody watched my other videos though, so... It's like, it was just that one. It was the video. Like, the great... It's terrible now, by the way. I've watched it back. It's terrible now. Horrible quality. I am thinking of remaking
Oh yeah,
that.
it's 144p, and it
Yeah.
still has almost a
Oh
million.
god.
views.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back when 144 was good.
Yeah, but the bee's knees, 144p.
I made
man.
another video, but YouTube screwed up the whole quality thing and put lines and that on it. In fact, those lines are no longer there. Like, YouTube fixed that. Like, what? So I found out, yep, it was an issue with YouTube back then. They would screw up your quality in your video, but apparently now it's fine.
It gets
From what
lowered a
I've
little bit in the process, but not
Yeah.
too terribly.
Yeah.
How did,
Well,
how did
is
you
there
find
anything-
how did you find my other channel? I don't think I actually mentioned what it was called.
I think you mentioned the name of the video.
I actually have
Oh
already
yeah, I
clicked
did.
off
Final
of the
Fantasy
screen.
Whisper Evanescence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I
But
just did
yeah,
a quick search.
wow. Still at the top of the list. Some people actually copied it, and I, because I was 17, I got really annoyed by that, and I flagged their videos.
Wow.
This is my video. that
Well, I
contains
made
my-
it. I didn't make
Yeah,
it.
I
I
know.
put it together. Is how I say it. I
Right.
never say I made the video. I always say I put the video together, because I didn't make the game or the games. I didn't make the music. I put them together, and that's all I say. Even on the video, it says put together by, and then my username.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah, that'd be
I
like
made this
look-
delicious AMV sandwich, and it's just for my benefit.
I didn't make the bread. I didn't make the inside bit. I just made the sandwich. Yeah, basically.
I used to make bread.
Yeah, it's
Thing up.
kind of
These
like
people
one
are
of
stealing
those,
my sandwich.
It's kind of like one of those copyright clauses things that people put at the start of their video. This is non-profit, blah blah blah. All those respective owners of those black guys over there. I just
Until
put.
they
I
can
didn't
get
make
some
this
money.
video. I put it together. Boom. They can't get me for copyright because I never said I made it. And they never did, because I never monetized it. So as
Oh, yeah,
far
they
as
would've
they
been
knew, it was a
all
fan
over that.
creation. Yeah. As far as they knew, it was a fan creation. But they did find the video because it was popular back then, and they basically put an iTunes link on it. And then YouTube just decided, I don't even know when it decided it. I think it was in the last year or so. Just decided to put adverts on it, and that really pissed me off. I mean, people are watching the video, probably less people are watching the video now because they have to sit through an advert before it.
Mm.
So it's detrimental to the actual video.
Oh god, I almost deleted the chat box. Sorry.
Trying to get rid of us.
No, I was trying to move it on the board.
Everybody
just
clear
realised-
out.
Sorry.
Like, I was hovering over
If
the-
I tend
the
to
weak-
ramble on about something, just say, because I tend to take control of the...
Well, I would like to kind of ask if anyone, like, if we could maybe swing the conversation back to, like, Let's Play Sanctuary a little bit, if there was anything that anyone was interested in.
You said
Well,
to plug
no,
my
I mean,
channel.
the whole idea behind this podcast was we didn't really actually have any topics to
Oh no, this
like,
was always
there
just going to be
nothing in mind.
like...
Yeah, it
It's
was
like
really
an-
laid
yeah.
back. We're just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
why I'm talking about my
I just
channel.
said that. We're chilling.
Yeah, it was
But
always
I
gonna
was
be a
I
shock.
was curious to see if anyone had anything like not necessarily goals, but things that they're thinking, hey, this would be cool to see while the forum is going through all these changes and we're trying to add things and like
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of things would be really cool to see in the future.
I thought of something interesting, but I wasn't sure whether I should post it on the forum. I'm not even sure if I was going to mention it at all. But since we're on the subject of the forum, How would you feel about a Skype group where people could talk together and perhaps form collaborations from that, rather than going through the collaboration forum to get into... Sorry, I'm bad at phrasing stuff.
No, I think I have the gist of what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah, there's me
Additionally,
explaining
with that,
stuff
you can
I'm
do
not good at.
something like
So would that be like
A Skype
like
group
a
to
sticky...
meet other people, so that if you wanted to do collaborations, you could meet the person first, talk to them, have a chat, and then make your own little group in order to do your collaborations. There's a lot of people, I saw, there was a thread, and a lot of people, including me, feel a bit intimidated by the collaborations, because you don't want to be the person who doesn't know what they're doing, or the person is that's different from the rest of the group, the kind of outcasted one. I was just thinking, if you could get a Skype group where people could meet and talk, and then if they liked whoever they were talking to, they could then go, hey, do you want to do a collaboration? I mean, we're both talking about this game that we want to do, you know.
I think how we could do it though, like how we'd put it onto the forum, maybe like a sticky post or something, or I'm not too sure. I like the idea of it, I'm just not too sure how we'd actually
just
put
to
it
chat
onto
amongst yourselves. That's why I
Well,
said
yeah.
Skype
and I
group
even
would probably
think-
work most for it.
Like something
Yeah.
like game night would be. I mean, it's not
That's an excellent one.
it's not for collaboration, but it could be a good icebreaker for
Technically, it
people
is
to
the
meet each other
collaboration.
and get used to. Well, it depends on how you're defining. I'm defining collaboration as something for the purpose of creating videos, whereas
kind of
game night.
Oh, yeah.
that, yeah.
Well, you could use
right.
game night to create a videos for, this is going on a channel, isn't it? This podcast.
Oh, this will be going on the I'm going to upload it to MediaFire, and then you can just download and do
right.
whatever you want.
Well,
But I'll
somebody
be
actually
linking it
suggested
to the-
putting this on a YouTube channel called, like, I think Let's Play Sanctuary. Just make a channel for it and put it on it.
That's the thing I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, actually, I think we
And
have.
then you could
I'm
do
not
like
too
the game
sure.
nights, and like somebody could record the game nights as well,
Mm.
and then put it on the channel
Yeah, if someone is
alongside the
willing to
podcast.
put that kind of effort into making something just for the Let's Play Sanctuary channel.
Yeah. So you could
I mean,
like
that would be
gather
great,
a bunch
like,
of people together
especially
to
if
play a game. Like
everyone's
maybe
having a lot of
multiplayer
fun.
game.
It'd be a good way to advertise, make people a little bit more interested in, hey,
I
I can
would
check
think,
this out. It looks like fun.
Yeah, I would think like turning the whole thing into more of a community, a close, well, not close knit, I guess, but a community that knows more about each other, etc. The whole, we could have people meet up and just talk and chat and do other things. Maybe just meet up and play games, or meet up and do this.
And through
then
that,
the
I
whole
think
Let's Play
collaborations
aspect
would
would be like a
become.
secondary thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if we have the community together and everyone's comfortable with each other, it'd be a lot easier to just do collaborations if people are in the, like, it'd be a lot less intimidating to do collaborations with people you're more comfortable with than, which isn't the only reason why I really am kind of focusing on strengthening the community. I'm not like, I just want to find a good way to do collaborations and stuff. But
That's not the reason.
actually really focusing on the community and other people's channels has actually made the whole Let's Play experience, like me having my own channel and stuff, a lot more enjoyable for me, because I know when I first joined, if you see some of my earlier posts, it's all about, holy crap, look at all these numbers. I have all these views. I wasn't expecting this. What do I do now? And I found that kind of like shifting my focus away from the numbers and towards the community and towards other things, and just enjoying everything and commenting and just having a good time is just, I don't know, made everything better.
I
for
had
me.
the opposite experience.
Oh no!
Where I was expecting, okay, I'll make a few videos and I'll get a few views, and then I'll make some more and I'll get even more, and I'll make some more and I'll just build up a huge number of views. And about a year later, I'm still here with not many views on my channel. I'm like, What did I do wrong?
Yeah,
Because
a lot of topics I'm finding in the same boat.
Hmm.
Now, when I'm saying I have a bunch of views, I'm saying like through the course of my entire channel, like we're talking
Yeah.
a few hundred,
That's
and that's it over all of my videos. So it's not like, I'm a
You've only-
celebrity.
you've only got.
Hashtag not actually George Clooney.
I can't remember if I've actually looked at your channel yet. I think I have, and I think you do you only have a few videos, or?
It keeps growing on me. I have
You've got a
about
lot of
45 out right now.
Yeah.
Loves his Rogue Legacy videos. He's got a lot of Rogue Legacy.
Yeah,
Rogue Legacy?
mostly Rogue Legacy.
Oh,
I
that's a
mean, I
popular one.
just finished that. That was my first series.
That's a
It was
fun
41
game.
videos long, and now I've started Shovel Knight. Yeah, and I'm having a blast with them.
I've only played the demo of Rogue Legacy, but it was a fun game. But
Oh, yeah. I wanted to snap my Vita in half playing it, but it's a fun game.
I don't even have a Vita to snap.
Oh, well, like, you can buy them in popular stores.
Yeah,
popular
I
stores,
just don't have a
makes sense.
need to buy one.
Only popular stores.
Only popular ones.
I don't have a need to buy one. I don't recall any games that I want that are on it,
Just like little.
that I
like,
can't get on
Zelda-
something else. I don't even have a PS3 yet. I really need to get one at least. Though I'm thinking of skipping it and going straight to PS4.
Does PS4 have any games though? Or...
Yeah, it's got quite a few. It's got a lot of them incoming though. A lot of them are still on their way.
It's just like an expensive Netflix player. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
what my Wii and my Xbox 360. Wait, at least my Wii turned into
Well,
until I got a
Nintendo
smart
Wii-
TV, and then and then my
Yeah.
Wii was pretty much useless.
Yeah. If you don't like the games on a console, you're not going to play it. There's no point in getting it. But if you do like the games, you might as well get it and try it. You know.
Hmm.
That's one of the things about console wars I never got, is why people are like, your console is terrible because mine is better in this way. I'm like, well, you like those games. This person
Well,
likes
that's like-
these
that's
games.
like saying,
What's
like-
wrong with that? With you two
Yeah.
having your
Kind-
own tastes?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if the console markets, if they all decide to come together and make one big console, what do you think it
One
would be?
big, like a Megazord console.
One console where all
One
the
console.
the console makers make that one console. What do you
Like,
think? How good do you think it would be?
Well, like, what do you mean, like someone outside of
I just
like
don't
like
see them
like
getting
like,
along
you can-
for that long.
Yeah,
Play video
if they
games,
could get
microwave a
along.
Pop Tart, and drive it to work.
like a console
Drive your
made by
console to
like,
work day.
like I don't know, like a
Just-
console made by Sunny Delight or
I was
something.
just thinking, well, if you've got Sony with their high-spec screen-like stuff that they do, that's quite an interesting start. And Nintendo uses the whole this stuff that you wouldn't think of concept. And then Xbox has, well, Microsoft has access to all the PC type of components. So pulling them all together, they'd actually probably make a really good console that everybody would say, this is great.
Everybody would probably have something they liked from there, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
'cause they'd have the specifications, they'd have the graphics, they'd have the innovation, they'd have everything combined into one big console. It does your hair. It does your washing off.
Like,
It does your household chores.
Oh.
Now I ruin it.
It will clip your fingernails. It will shave your cat.
And I just completely ruined the vision with that.
No, I think you made it that much better.
that reminds me of the episode where Homer from The Simpsons, where Homer like made his own car and it ended up destroying his brother's sperm and left him bankrupt. I can imagine that's how it would
Wow.
probably be. like the ultimate console, and it turns out to be like
Evil.
something that fires, I don't know, sofas at you or something. I don't know. instead of playing games.
Not the sofas.
Not the sofas. And you find out if firing gumdrop buttons, and the only thing you hear is it says, "Not the gumdrop buttons." What the fuck? Sorry, it just randomly jumped into my head.
Oh, by
Jumped
the
into
way,
my-
speaking of things randomly jumping into my head, have you guys seen Squishy the Suicidal Pig on Steam? It's 14 cents right now. It's
Yeah.
Saw
95%.
that, yeah, while I was going through the sales. Something
I gotta-
about
it-
14 cents, probably not a good game.
Well, it's actually pretty interesting. Like, I've played a few levels. I mean, it's not a fantastic game, but it's definitely worth 14 cents. Like,
Oh, here it is.
Well, that's...
Yeah, I just looked at it now.
it's
That looks
basically a
awful.
platformer where you're trying to find a way to die, as opposed to trying not to die.
It looks like they stole
You
the...
mean like Karoshi?
I don't think I've played that before, but
It's a
probably.
game where you take control of a businessman, and instead of trying to help him survive, you try to kill him.
Oh, yeah, pretty much like that, except instead of
Yeah.
a businessman, you get a young pig in a yellow sweater.
Yeah. You gotta come up with ingenious ways to kill the character that you're playing as. I think Karoshi had a few different ones. One of them was called the Suicide Salesman.
It
Yeah.
looks a lot like Terraria.
On
the...
one of the
Oh, it's not like
Karoshis. Yeah.
Terraria very much.
On one of the Karoshis, actually, at the end, you play as the boss, which is a giant head thing, and you jump on... Yeah, it's weird. It got really weird. It got really weird near the end.
So it sounds.
Yeah. Now,
Speaking of, like,
hearing it
groups...
back, yeah.
stuff.
Sorry?
Oh, just saying, I don't know if you guys know or not that we have a Let's Play Sanctuary Steam group.
What?
I'm not too sure. Did you not know about that? Yeah, we have a
No, I
Steam
didn't
group,
know
but
about that.
Hang
it's
on.
not been updated in forever.
I know very little about Steam, so I didn't even know there was... Let me see. Steam
I'm
group.
not
I
sure
was
where
gonna
you
suggest one of
find
those
it.
along with the Skype group, and then I got
How do I
distracted.
even
by
find
about
this?
next
Ah.
week, so-
Oh, man. Everything has
I-
changed.
Yeah, Steam gets a bit awkward sometimes.
There's no group option. Where...
I got
It's
it. Let
under
me have a
your
look on the
name.
I like
forum.
how there's
don't
Under
no,
my name. Okay.
I like how there's no main page on Steam. When you right click it to show the thing, you've either got to pick store, library, community, or friend activity. Why can't I just click to go into the Steam? I don't need to look anything specific.
Where's my group? Oh, there it is. There it is. Primary group. Yeah, I'll select a group.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
I've
Yeah,
already
that's-
joined or been invited to all of my groups. What?
It's not
I
been
can't.
updated.
I can't do
forever.
anything.
What?
Well, that's sad. I'm like, okay, add a group. You're already in your group, but I don't have a group.
Wait, what?
Maybe I do, and I just don't.
Maybe you're in
realize
the
it
group.
yet.
I don't understand.
That's the
Maybe
plot
you're
twist
in-
at the end of the movie.
Server
They're
did not
boring
understand your
squats.
search
There,
term.
there never was a group. The group.
Yeah,
belonged.
to my knowledge, the only groups we have are a Last FM one, which was never used, and the Steam group. I'm pretty sure that was all we ever made.
Oh, do any of you guys know who Slate Seraph is on Steam? It keeps trying to friend me. I didn't know if it was anyone from LPS.
I don't
Or-
I
know.
haven't heard the name.
Nope.
Okay.
What was
yeah.
what was the name of the group? Is they called hubs in this?
Home discussion workshop greenlight market broadcast. Nope.
I clicked community and I got this thing. It says find hubs.
Let me try and find the link, the thread for it, because I know we still
Oh
have
yeah,
it. Some,
I see that now.
um,
Let's check it out.
wish-
Let's play Sanctuary. No,
Doesn't
no
name it
hubs.
goes by?
Oh man, it's hubless.
there you go.
See if
Lack of-
see what happens if I type in let's. 1 million. No, that might just happen though. It
Over
hasn't done anything yet.
9,000.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
searching.
Find people.
Does it have a comma before the S in let's or not?
I can't remember.
Or is it one word? Let's play.
Let's
Might be one word.
let's.
It literally just came into my head. I remembered that we had a group for it, but
I
can find it, I'll-
It's not even looking for me for some.
oh, it's right. I found it. I'll just link. I found it.
Yes.
Hang on a minute.
Save us from our epic
Oh, it-
wandering. The link of
it's
life. We need this.
It's it's LPS all capitals, and then it's just
Is it a hub thing?
Is it a
or-
hub?
I think so. Yes.
Oh,
Oh no. Yeah. Wait.
I left.
I've gone.
So
Oh,
it's
no, wait.
LPS.
Wait.
No.
I'll make it easier on you. I'll just copy paste it into each of your
Yes.
your Skype chats
There we go.
and hopefully.
Wait. I'm waiting for it.
I got it. I just
Hang on.
The suspense is killing. Oh wait, there it is.
There's 50 members
Can't
in
find
there,
the bloody
and
thing.
there's one in
It's not
game.
appeared in my chat.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
wait.
that's not a
Oh, it's in
link
a separate
though.
one.
Oh, I know, but
That's a bunch of stuff I already know.
That's why I was typing in and not getting anything with.
you weren't getting it when you.
Hmm.
Hang
Is
on.
is it a hub or is it not a hub?
No, it's not a hub.
Then how do I get to groups? Oh, there we go, groups.
Wait, tell me.
that ought to do it.
Groups. You
oh,
go
wait,
to your
sorry,
name, you go down, and it says groups under friends.
Oh wait, I just
are you
realized.
serious? I
That's
thought
where
I
it
had
was.
already
I was
looked
looking in
there.
community.
That is way too obvious. Way more obvious than it should have. Or
Okay.
You
you know,
browse
my
groups.
words, they're not working at all. So wait, it's saying create a group, and it just told me that it was available. I don't want to create. What?
Let's play.
No,
no,
don't.
no results that match your search.
Browse.
That's what you gave us.
I hit.
Ah.
I hit the wrong thing.
Dean, what's your Skype name? I'll add you and then I'll invite you.
There we go.
It's so much easier.
I typed in LP San, and I've got somebody called Da LP Sansi. The hell
let me
is
have a look
that?
on. Let me have a look on the forum. I know we have it somewhere, I just don't know where.
Going to find this. Showing 1 through 20 of over 1 million. So
Because I swear,
I don't think I'm
like-
gonna find this through attrition.
Do I have to type in Let's Play Sanctuary or LPS Sanctuary?
LPS.
Yeah, I said the S and then realized I didn't have a letter to continue from.
The LPS Sanctuary.
So it's LP Sanctuary, yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, man.
going back to that one. Oh wait.
No
what?
results.
Oh, I got that.
Getting nothing.
Oh, hang on a minute.
No groups, yeah, nothing.
Let me just.
It's what we're going to do for the rest of the entire podcast.
Yeah,
the
is just
rest-
search
yes,
for our
The rest
group.
of
The whole thing.
the entire weekend. Like I'm gonna be
Uh.
late to work on Monday because we couldn't find this.
Oh, Potato, aren't you on Steam at the minute? I swear I sent you the link
Oh,
to it.
there's a point.
Wait,
If
on
we
Steam?
add you on Steam,
Was I
we
just
can
not paying
find your
attention?
group.
Yeah, just add me on. Both of you, everyone in the world.
What's your
just
Steam?
add me on. It's the same. It's Warped Pixels.
What?
Warped Pixels. Same as on the forum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine is the potato
friends.
one, which I think might be the
Okay,
same.
so
Oh,
I need to...
Um,
Now I've got to figure out how to add friends.
Oh.
I think okay, so I already have Warp Pixels. All right. And my name is ThePotatoOne with a space after the. So slightly different than what it is on LPS.
I've just got to figure out how to add friend. Oh, there we go, add a friend. So, is
bollocks.
it Warped Pixels?
There
Yeah.
we go. Manchester,
Any spaces?
UK.
no, there's no
No
spaces.
spaces, I found you.
Okay. Right.
Friend invite sent.
Alright. Right. Nope. Stop. There we go. Oh, fucking now I need to find where the group is again.
I
Um,
assume this people are fumbling around on Steam is going to be cut.
Oh no, it's just
Or you're just going to
All
let
right.
people revel
I'll try
in
to
our
see if I can
misery.
find everyone else. And
right. I'm gonna invite you guys to it then. Hang on.
oh, okay.
Blazestorm and wait, why is it not clicking on it?
It's a question I've been sitting on for a few seconds. Well, for a few minutes. Actually, for probably the
few
whole
seconds.
entire...
I just thought of it.
well, for the entire podcast, actually. I wasn't sure when to say it. What would you each like to be called? Because
Your Highness?
you call me Dean because I asked.
Oh,
Because
it's
you
'cause
couldn't
you're on-
pronounce my name, but I'm not sure whether to call
Oh.
you by your names or by a
On
different name.
Skype, on Skype, I've used Dean brackets Dishar or Deshar.
Yeah, just go with Dean.
So,
Or Deja.
I-
Or Eretequis. Whichever one works.
all right, I'm gonna send those.
Well, what names would you all
Invite
like to be
you.
called?
I usually go by the name Blaze when I'm online.
So we got Blaze, Your Highness, and what would you want to be called, Choo Choo?
Eretequis senpai.
Yeah. You can call me anything you want, baby. Just be-
Okay, so we got Blaze, Your Highness, and anything you want.
Yeah, it's not that difficult to remember that one.
Perfect.
Most people just call me Warp Pixels or Pixels or Pixie, depending on whether or not you get the name wrong.
Warped pixies.
Warp
Yeah.
Pixies.
So I call you Pix.
Yeah, just call me that
And
then.
then we
Call
can
me
all
anything
say
you want.
Pix or GTFO. That just popped into my head.
All right, there we go. I don't know if any of you are in the group or not now.
What?
I don't know. I'm going to see if I
don't know
can
either.
find it.
I
I'm
invited
waiting
you
to
guys.
see like
Nope.
an invite for the group.
Oh, you're still
Okay.
waiting on an invite? It's
For the group?
unusual.
I can't.
Yeah, I invited the three of you.
Where?
Ah!
I'm gonna
see
go back to the group.
I found the group. I'm going to click join group.
Oh
What was
wait.
it? I
Found
literally went to Warp's Steam
Oh, you could have
page
just done that. It would have
and
been
then
so much
clicked
easier.
it. Yeah. I just literally just did that.
Wait.
Oh,
Where's
I'm going to
where's
type a
the group?
comment.
You are so much smarter than I am.
Found it.
How do I? More? Do I
if
go to
you
more?
If you go to your friends and then go... No.
yeah.
if you go to your
right click-
name and then a list will come down and you just click on friends,
Okay.
find the friend and click on their thing,
Here we go.
Face.
and then, yeah,
Use
whatever it
Facebook.
is. And then go down
Okay.
to where it says groups. Warped one says groups 2. And Let's Play Sanctuary is the top one on his list.
Oh, there it is. I was actually on that page, and
Yeah.
I still couldn't find the groups.
Yeah. And I just added a comment to the group page. Finally found it!
in over a year as well. It's been
Oh, I joined that group so hard.
52 members. I guarantee none of them like we post
Wow.
or even
There's a lot of
use on-
discussions going on here. 0 entries.
22 online, but only 2 that are playing any games.
Events. They should mark an event here. We are doing the podcast.
Started 2 hours ago.
Started 2 hours ago.
Oh, how's it
now we're
been?
just talking about how to
Wow.
get to a page on Steam.
It's just rambling like old men. How to
How do I do
computer? What is this internet?
We're
What am I
making
supposed to
videos
do with
on
the mouse?
internet. Well, it would help if you turn the computer on. Have you seen that? And then they try to turn the computer on by
Oh no.
chat up lines.
God, the bottom comment is
They-
from Zephyr. How long has this been on here for?
How long is
I don't think
That was
anyone
2 years
realised we
ago.
had the group.
They do
Okay.
chat up lines to the computer in order to turn it on.
Nobody even
Yeah.
realised we had.
They mistook what the guy said.
I
Sorry.
might just stick it on. I might sticky it on the forum because so like it's more visible.
That might be a
or
good
something.
idea. Like maybe in
I
the
don't think anyone knows
Sticky
where
what?
this
My
is.
YouTube? Sorry.
Wait, I tried to add a comment and I think I failed. It just disappeared. It's like you wanted to
Oh,
add a
there-
comment. Too bad. You're not-
Comment? What is a comment? How do I do this?
There we go. Your
comment.
I watched that a long time ago. I watched that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs
Oh, is
thing.
there?
I always found that the fisherman guy really funny when he's trying to tell him how to work a computer. It's like drag the mouse across the desktop. What's the mouse? Where's the mouse? He goes, the thing in your hand, like, it's like drag it across the desktop, and then he puts it across the screen. He's like, it's not working. It's not working.
That's a good movie.
Of course it's not. Ow, I just hit myself in the head. I tried to copy the movie and hit myself in the head. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you that.
I
could
sometimes do
speculate.
stuff like
but-
that.
Uh,
I don't know why.
we have a lot of members on the forum.
Yes.
Oh, we do? You know,
Yeah.
we almost made it to 200 posts in one day. I think we peaked at like 186 or 184. And then now we're back at 84
Those must have been the days
posts
I was
today.
on.
We're making random cat noises in the shout box now.
Well, on the 1st of January, we had 225 people
I
online.
actually haven't
yeah,
logged
that
into
is
the shout box.
ridiculous.
It's insane.
I really should log into the shout box, but I don't remember what my...
I'm thinking of
password
moving
was.
it because they mentioned it in the moderator board, but I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't think I have a free node one anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
okay.
if everyone knew about it, we wouldn't have it all to ourselves.
Well, the thing is, when you go on the forum, you've got the giant IRC channel that no one uses anymore.
I know, I
Mine-
actually just
mine
got
just
on that
says
for the
think of a
first time
nickname.
today.
Mine just says think of a nickname.
I don't know if anyone even uses it anymore, otherwise they'd ask Prime about
I don't even
me
see it.
getting rid of it.
I just got a big black box that says think of a nickname, empty box. I have a password, square,
Oh,
channel,
that's a good
box
nickname.
with LPS on it.
Nickname, empty box.
Nickname, I have a password.
I have a password.
Hello, I have a password. How are you? I'm fine.
name's
Did I
Empty
mention
Box.
I have a password? Oh, I- did I mention I think I'm funny?
Actually, I think that was the first time you mentioned that.
Yeah, I think I'm funny. I tend to tell people that I'm funny, and then they go, no, you're not. Oh.
Oh.
You're not funny. I'm funny.
I always thought I was funny. I understand my sense of humor. Because nobody else
usually
does.
you. So
Nobody
I
else
don't
understands
necessarily
my
think
sense of
I'm
humor.
funny. I just like the things that I say amuse me, and most of the time the things that everyone else says amuse me as well.
There's a certain phrase I like. I probably just made it up though.
I like it because I made it up. Copyright.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
run
if
ads
it's-
if you try to use this
I
word.
don't know if it's an actual phrase or whether I just made it up. Is what I meant to say. What was it? It was. Oh, I've forgotten it now. You trying to confuse me.
Wait, was
No,
that the phrase, or did you actually forget what it was?
I actually forgot what it was. What was it? Hold on, I'll think about it. You guys keep chatting while I think about it.
Already.
Oh yeah, that's it. I remember now. That was a long chat, by the way.
Yeah, we tried really hard. Let's see if we can make you forget what it is before you can say it again.
I think you have already. It was
So how about that
I
one
find
thing
it was
at one time?
I find myself funny because who else will? And I think that's
Who
good for
else?
me to live by. Nobody else does. I find myself funny because who else is going to? Not you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so either I just made that up or it's a thing. Yeah, one or the other.
One of those two.
Mm.
Either it exists
If there's one
before
thing I've
now, or-
learned, that it's if I think if I say something and I think I was the first one to ever say it,
And then somebody else has already
like,
said it. You're
so yeah, it's like
"Oh."
we've had how many people in this world who have had how many chances to say the exact same thing that you just said?
Yeah, exactly.
And this actually does remind me of something that happened when I was probably about 16, actually. Always comes back to 16, by the way.
The glory is.
You know my YouTube accounts, the big one with the big video?
Yeah,
It's called Dante Disha, or Dante Disha. I don't even know how to say it anymore. And basically, the first name, I actually made that part. I made the whole name up. Everything just was me coming up with syllables. And everybody knows where the name Dante comes from, right?
Like
Right?
Devil May Cry, or like Dante, like
Inferno.
yeah, Dante's Inferno,
Or the Three Musketeers. One of them's called Dante.
or yeah, okay.
But I never
Dante is
actually knew
everywhere.
about any of those things when I came up with the name Dante. I just thought it sounded cool. So I said, yeah, I'm using that. And I started using it as my main, and one guy said, oh, your character's all wrong. You've got red hair. You're supposed to have white hair. Well, what are you on about?
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about? That's the name I came up with. But another person says, ah, is this based on Devil May Cry? I'm like, what's Devil May Cry? I've never heard of that. So I looked it up and I was like, oh. And then later on I learned that there was a musketeer called Dante as well. I was like, did I subconsciously think of that? Or did I just make up something everybody else already knew of?
It's a cool sounding
I
name,
think it
so-
was just that I made it up and it had already been made before I made it up, which was really bad luck. I literally did not use their names. I made up a name using the D from my name and just a load of random syllables afterwards. And it was so surprising, like, to find out that this name, it was already related to, heavily related to to a product, to a game that I had never heard of. And people would always relate that name to that product, which meant I had to change it a bit, which is why I now go by D-Shar. Well, I did for a long time, because nobody had that. Then I found out it was the name of a school or something, and someone told me they thought I was black because of the name.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I'm not entirely sure how a name gives that impression, but okay, I guess.
Well,
So-
it's the internet, so
I still stuck with the name, like, I didn't really care. But eventually I got a Minecraft account, and somebody had already taken the name D-Shar. So I went with a character from one of my stories, so just a name I made up, Eretequis. And then I made a YouTube channel and called it Eretequis. And now I go by Eretequis. So I've had like 3 or 4 names on the internet. Yeah, here we are. Now I'm going to change my name again.
oh man,
Just to
I've
make
had
it more
so many
confusing.
screen names.
But yeah.
I remember the screen name I had for the longest time was Ithilden, which I thought I made up. It was supposed to be like an elvish thing. I think it was for Guild Wars. Found out it was some kind of weed from Lord of the Rings. So at least
It's
yours
horrible
was a
when
cool
that
character.
happens.
I'm
So,
like,
yeah.
yeah, this is a really cool name. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a weed.
Yeah. This is all along the topic of if you thought of something, probably somebody's already thought about it first.
yeah. yeah.
Or said it first. Or done it first. Or made a game from it first. Or some grass from
we've
it
done-
first.
We gotta admit, we have done pretty good for topics, though, considering we've gone from talking about Sonic
Well,
games.
we don't have a
to-
specific...
Yeah, I am
topic
actually
to go
surprised.
by,
Oh, no,
so
yeah.
we're
how
just
much,
jumping back and forth.
We've been doing a
I
lot
I was
of
kind of
jumping.
worried it was just going to like fall into silence after half an hour.
Yeah.
I've been
think
drinking
next
some
week will be-
Coca-Cola, so I am just hyper right
I'm
now.
getting really thirsty because I already just mowed through my half of my 12-ounce bottle of Gatorade that I brought with me. So
So what are you drinking, Choo Choo Senpai?
Gatorade sponsor.
I'm drinking Evian water, my friend.
And Blaze,
So,
what are you
like-
drinking?
I brought a single cup of water, and that has not lasted more than about 12
So,
minutes. So
This podcast is sponsored by water, Gatorade, Evian, and Coca-Cola.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
this reminds me so much of. Have any of you guys seen Mostly Walking by Day 9, like Sean Plott, Sean Bouchard, and wow, why can't I think of his name? The other guy that is just as important, and I just
He's in a lot
can't
of
have-
movies. The other guy. He's always
The other guy.
He always plays
bad.
the other guy.
I
It's
can
like they
feel really
typecast
bad.
him or something.
Starts
Just a
with,
second.
what's his face a lot.
Just pretend
Yeah.
that time has stopped while I Google his name.
The other guy and the other guy's friend are always typecast as the other guy and the other guy's friend.
Yeah, this is going to be so exciting. All right, just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. More waiting. You
And then
just
we
have,
find
like,
out the actual name
Bill.
of the guy
Bill
is-
Grainer. His name is
Bill.
Bill Grainer.
should have said it
But
after
they're
every
always
Bible joke.
talking like they always play through old like 90s adventure games, which is what the Mostly Walking is kind of referencing, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
walking in the 90s. And they make drinking games where whenever a word pops up, they have to take a drink. But then they always, before they start playing the game, they talk about what drinks that they have. And so that kind of reminded me. That was a really long reference to really not contribute that much to the conversation, but I thought of it, so.
Yeah.
No, it's called.
I was gonna say, and then you find out his actual name is the other guy.
The other
I
guy.
kept going, so I didn't say
Because his parents hated him.
it. Because his
What's your name?
parents were
The one that we didn't want.
because his because his friends liked the movies about the other guy and just decided to call him the other guy. In roll call, they're like, this person, this person, this person, and the other guy.
And the other,
Craig, Jack, Charlie, the other guy.
that
Are you
one.
here, the other guy?
He did that one thing. Yeah,
He's always picked last on
always picked last.
for sports because they go, okay, I have this Craig, Jack, Charlie, and then all that's left is there's just the other guy.
The other guy.
Just the other guy.
Get really hard to
Oh.
point him out.
He
like,
won an award
no,
once,
him,
but
the
they
other guy.
said, it's just the other guy.
He'd always lose fights because people would be like, "You should see the other guy."
Oh.
But
That is good.
yeah,
Uh,
sorry, that was a pretty lame pun.
I liked it.
I said pun with a G at the end.
Punk.
I hope you don't mind.
Shame on that.
So I'll let it.
His friend, Pung.
Yes, pung.
He just got punged.
Pung.
That doesn't work. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
It's not.
The tongue, pung. There you go, it rhymes. Ow.
It's like poetry, making that shit rhyme.
Wow.
Yeah, me.
Well,
It's
how
just been-
long have
it's
we
just
been
been
going
interesting.
on for? Almost.
I'm
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
Wait, did you start
probably
before
gonna-
I got here?
A little.
Yeah, like I was on with Potato for a few
Uh,
minutes before.
So
like, we
mine
set up
says 1 hour and 44 minutes.
Oh, mine
Like
says
10
one.
minutes.
45
Seven.
minutes, sorry, it's just changed.
Oh yeah, I'm at 157.
They're all at different times.
I'll probably cap it at 2 hours. So if you guys have anything you want to,
Okay, what are
add
you
to
at
it-
right now?
I'm at 1 minute 57.
Oh!
1 minute 57. Wow, we're just
I
getting
think you
started.
missed a unit of time back.
Yeah, you need to give us another hour. All right.
We can keep going. It's up to you guys.
No, I think I'm probably gonna have to head out soon. But
I'm gonna
this
eat
was
food.
this was really fun. I was
This was
actually
fun. I wanna
I
do
had
this more
my
often.
reservations about. I was afraid that we were going to be sitting here not really knowing what to say, but there was actually very little silence over the course of almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we had some really fun conversations. Some, related to LPS. Some related to just complete off the wall
Some related
references.
to my channel.
Yeah, just some of it like shameless
lot of it
channel
was.
plugging. No, not really, but
Mostly me.
but you know what? All of it was fun. I would definitely be up for doing this again, or at least
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
watching a video of other people doing it as well.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'd definitely be up for it again. I just want to grab a bit of Coca-Cola and just ramble on about everything or nothing.
It's fun to
It's
listen to
fun.
Dean talk, to be honest.
Woo! You know what? A lot of people tend to find me rambling on annoying, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's fun to listen to. If you're involved in more podcasts, I'll probably watch them.
Woo!
Well, I am going to be doing one. I don't know when it'll be because I need to find out how it would work. But I am going to end up doing a live podcast and then just drop a link into the forum so like anyone can just pop in and watch it.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
think
post
like
in the
that's
comments
interesting,
if you
but-
want me to give on the more podcasts.
Yeah.
Yes, that one word. The thing that we're doing.
I'll make sure
any
I
more
have
of this
plenty of
thing that we're doing.
Coca-Cola.
and stuff.
to make me
Yeah.
hyper as hell.
There we go.
Because this is probably more entertaining than my Let's Plays. I should
yeah.
say that. My Let's Plays are very important. Very, very entertaining. Go watch them.
Go watch them now. I already started
Don't
watching
ignore
one of them during this podcast.
Really?
He's been ignoring us the whole time. He's just watching Let's Play.
Oh yeah, because you were slapping like annotations on your videos and stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I was
I-
talking about Final Fantasy
Oh.
7 episode 102.
Oh,
102. Wow, that got a lot of episodes. Mainly because it was 10 minutes long per video originally.
I think
Which
that
so
one
far-
that I was watching had 20. It was
Yeah,
28 minutes long. It was long.
I finally got the Bandicam to... Basically, I use Bandicam. I've now said it. I finally got it to...
Don't be ashamed of it. Bandicam's like really good.
Yeah, but I don't want to plug them. They're plugged enough of my...
like,
They're plugged
you
enough
know,
of my
you should-
videos with the watermark. They keep leaving.
think
there.
of like Bandicam energy drinks or something. They're going to send you in the mail. Something.
Send me free
Bandicam.
versions of Bandicam. I can give them out on my Let's Play channels. Yes.
Bandicam shirts.
Yeah. So basically, I got the license for it. So it's no longer got the watermark. No longer got the 10-minute time limit. I can now record for as long as I want.
Does Bandicam have a license?
Yes. If you don't have the license, you only get 10 minutes
Oh,
before it cuts
I
you
must-
off and says you want to register.
I must have a stolen version.
And
Mine's-
oh, don't say that. They'll come and get you.
Because it's
Then the white
Bandicam,
suits will take you away.
Bandicam SWAT team coming
Like,
through the
excuse me, there's someone at my door.
Put towels.
Hey, can I hear a knock coming from your house?
Is that a
Okay, yeah.
siren?
Sure.
Yeah, I can now record more longer videos, which is what I always wanted to do anyway. Because 10 minutes isn't long enough.
Cost.
Yeah.
Especially with Final Fantasy games, it's not long enough. Though if I'd played it on the console, I wouldn't have to worry about that time limit anyway. Which probably would have been better. Too late now. I already play one on the console. But what was I saying? What was I talking about?
I was
Oh, yeah,
actually just stepping out
Bandicam.
for the past,
Yeah,
2 minutes.
Bandicam is a 10-minute time limit, and it puts a watermark in the top of your video, like just says Bandicam across the top of your recording, just a little bit at the top. It's slightly translucent. Yeah, it's translucent, so you can't really notice it.
But
It's just
definitely visible there.
Out of the way, but
Mm.
doesn't really matter.
It's not like it's that intrusive or anything. It's not like it's blowing up on your middle
Yeah.
of your screen. or
No.
anything.
I mean,
not like-
I had a program once that actually did put it right in the center. I was like, nope, not using that, because you can't see the video through the watermark.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sell a recording program, put your thing a bit off to the side or off near the corner and whatnot, because people aren't going to want to watch your watermark for 10 minutes, 10 to 20
Yeah.
minutes. They're going to want to watch the video. And
What if
your
it's a
watermark's
really
just
cool
there?
watermark?
Yeah.
Best
You
watermark
probably
is saying
still wouldn't
2
want to watch it
minutes
for
max.
10 minutes.
Like, what if there was like some kind of puzzle or something that in the watermark that people could try to solve while they're
like
watching the movie?
Sudokus on it or
The
something.
movie,
That
the
would
video.
be needlessly
Sudoku.
complex. And you'd probably be able to do that on any video that was recorded, and it would be
It's
the
like
exact
the
same
watermark's like,
puzzle.
where's
every
Waldo? You're trying to find Waldo.
Where's
in the
Wally?
watermark.
The
Wally,
only
we
reason
call
is
him
to
Wally.
take up the
We
whole
call him
screen.
Wally. We call him Wally over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. But Bandicam's a proper good Scrabble word as well.
Yeah,
I don't know, is it? It must
Oh
be something
man,
like the
yeah.
I don't think it's in the Oxford Dictionary.
I'll get a pen and write in there later.
In every single one.
Yeah, just go to the bookstore
It'll
and
just take a minute.
take them all. Oh dear.
Watch, now PotatoOne is going to appear in every dictionary suddenly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my new mission.
Get into every one.
You know, the
Like,
weird
as
thing
one whole
is,
word.
like, if you try to search for PotatoOne in all one word, no spaces on YouTube, it immediately separates it into potato and one.
Wow, really?
And then you
I
get
would've
all
just thought
the
it'd say potato.
potatoonie. But
Yeah,
do you
I
guys
looked
know what my
it up.
name is a reference to, by any chance?
I don't.
Potato.
Uh,
That is
Now that I've
absolutely
tried looking you
correct.
up, I have a guess.
It's from a scene from Doctor Who.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So yeah, if you like look up PotatoOne,
Is it a
you'll-
scene
you'll
from
find
the
the scene
old
and you'll be
Doctor Who or the newer Doctor Who?
the newer ones.
The newer ones. I should know this then.
It's
Potato.
the Christmas town. Wait, no, not the Christmas town. The I think it's the one with the attacking snowmen or something.
Potato one. No, I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know. I'm sure if you
Um,
look it up
but-
on YouTube, you'll recognize the scene if you've seen
Probably.
the
I
episode.
probably know what it
tried
is, but I
looking
just
you up.
don't remember.
I tried
It's,
looking
Oh, I
it's
found a- I
basically
found a
it's
clip of
basically the doctor saying like tried to say something clever. I'm the clever one. You're the potato one.
yeah, I just found it.
Oh, right.
There
I
it is.
don't remember that, but yeah. That sounds about right. That sounds like something the Doctor would say.
Yeah, I'm watching a clip of it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. New topic. How many of you watch Doctor Who?
I do.
Not me.
If you didn't gather that at this point,
No, I didn't understand that at all. You watch Doctor Who? That was my sarcastic voice.
I watched Tom Baker as a kid, and that was pretty much and the movie, the one with
I
Damn
watched
it,
like
what's
the
his name?
start of the movie, and then I was like, "What the hell? This is Doctor Who or a horror movie?" I don't. Maybe I watched the wrong movie. It turns out I was watching something completely different.
I think like Christopher Eccleston as Doctor Who. Wasn't really keen on him.
Actually, I think Christopher Eccleston is my favorite Doctor Who.
oh,
He's my favorite Doctor.
I really
because
like
he was so
Christopher Eccleston. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, you say it. You go first.
Oh, I really liked him, but I felt like the writing kind of gets better as it progresses along. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say he's my favorite Doctor. I really like them all.
Yeah.
But I feel like doctors aside, the writing
I-
tends to get better as it moves forward.
I tend to think the same with the whole writing thing. Yeah, the writing for the Doctors got better and better. But I still feel like he was the best Doctor because I don't know. I don't actually know entirely why I have that opinion. He was enjoyable to watch. He wasn't too overly dramatic. He was always happy.
Mhm.
Always happy, like overly happy. And I don't know, I just kind of like the way he portrayed the Doctor.
Yeah. Well,
He was
I think
also the
each of
first
Doctors-
Doctor I saw, so I might have a bit of bias there.
Right. He was my first Doctor too. He was my
Um,
first time too.
For a long
But,
time, I did like...
What?
For a long time, I did think of David Tennant as the best Doctor. But looking back on it, I absolutely hated the way they did his exit season, whatever. I really hated his exit season because it was just him whimpering and whining about dying. When he'd done it, 11 times before.
It's like, I've been through this song and dance before.
And Christopher Eccleston, when he died, he goes, "You were great. So was I." Boom! Dead. With David Tennant's like, "So much more. So much more." Dead. You can tell the difference there.
Just falls over like a potato. And
He becomes a potato. That's
He
the
becomes
next
a-
Doctor.
yeah,
a potato.
he just turns
You're
into
the
a
next
potato.
Doctor. I gave away the next season.
Yep, sorry. Spoilers.
Doctor Potato.
Dr. Potato. Well, you know what? I hate to say it, but I really need to head out at this point.
Yeah, sorry about that. Kind of
but
dragged
it-
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
No, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
I feel like Blaze has already left. think.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I
okay.
know absolutely nothing about Doctor Who, so I opted to just stick
No,
quiet.
me either.
Yeah.
You just submitted the authority to the other
I'm
members
just
of the
gonna say-
conversation.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I'm just going to say I kind of dislike the current Doctor. Not because of his
Barrowman?
accent.
John Barrowman.
Why
because
can't I
of
remember
the
his name? This
writing.
is terrible.
John Goodman. Oh,
No.
what's his name? John Goodman.
John
I can't
Hurt.
remember his
John
name.
Hurt was the War Doctor.
Oh,
No, John
gosh.
Hurt. That's the one. I'm
Samuel
thinking
L.
of.
Jackson.
The current Doctor is.
Oh, who's the one out of
I don't know the
Space
current
Jam?
Doctor's
The,
name now. I did know.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember his name either. Oh man, this is terrible.
Michael Jordan would be a great
Why do I
Doctor Who.
keep thinking Christopher Paolini? He wrote the Aragon
What?
series.
Slightly off there.
Okay, Google, save us.
I think
Current
his last name
Doctor.
was Smith. I think his
Name.
actual last name is Smith. No,
Weird.
Matt Smith was the. No, that was the previous one.
Matt Smith was.
No, his last name is his name.
Oh,
was,
this is
Capaldi.
Come on.
Peter
Peter
Capaldi.
Capaldi. That's
Yes,
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even.
I
use
think that's
Google,
where the
but I just did
Paolini
it.
came from.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I can see where that came from.
Christopher. No, not Christopher. Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
He
The Doctor.
I don't mind his acting. I just think he was written pretty badly because they were focusing so much on the impossible girl, Clara.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like she really stole the show. Did you hear the rumor that she was going to leave on
Leave.
the Christmas special?
Yeah.
And then she said she wanted to do more, so they said, "Okay, we'll keep you on."
Yeah.
And apparently they wrote her into the new season, like they didn't have her in there before.
Huh.
It's a rumor, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how founded.
Yeah,
that is.
I've heard a little bit about that. I don't know the exact.
But it
details.
just shows how much of a character Clara has become.
Right.
She's almost like it's her being the Doctor for this previous seasons, and the Doctor's just a sidekick.
Yeah, kind of. Yes. But you know what?
It's supposed to be the other way
prevent
around,
the
isn't it?
risk of wading, chest deep into another conversation. I
Sorry,
think
sorry,
go
that's
ahead
me doing
and
me
head out.
something.
So,
Sorry.
Just keep
I'm
dragging you
probably
back.
gonna. I'm probably gonna stop it there actually
And now
myself.
let's
So
talk about.
so I got a lot of venting and.
do we all want to just say what our YouTubes are, or
Sure.
Oh, I don't give a monkeys about mine.
Yeah,
anyone?
I'm not here to plug my channel.
I've
even if
mentioned
have
mine several
accidentally,
times,
like,
so I'm not going to say it again.
inadvertently done that several. I don't know, but
Here's
so
a
yeah, it's
potato
fun. I
one.
mean, if you want to find my channel, it's on the forum somewhere. I
Yeah,
usually
mine
forget
is
to
too.
update when I put new videos on.
Dave?
I don't know.
I have a quick question. Do you guys usually post on the forum when you put up a new video, or?
I
Sometimes.
do like maybe 1 out of every 3 times. If you look at my ongoing Let's Play, it's usually, oops, I forgot to update it. Here's
Gotcha.
like 3 or 4 videos.
I think I currently only upload 2 of mine to the not upload, post 2 of my Let's Plays on. One of them I only post like every episode that I've done that week at the end of once the last one goes up,
Gotcha.
and the other one I do whenever it goes up. So 3 times a week I usually post about my
I've only posted for feedback before, so I was kind of curious if I should start putting something in there. So I don't know.
It's probably good to put your links up there so people can have a look and see if they like your channel or whatnot.
Yeah,
Figured
you
I'd-
can. I actually usually don't even look in the ongoing Let's Plays that much, to be completely
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, to be
I
honest,
spend
yeah.
most of my time
I
looking.
don't really
like,
either, so that's...
I'll
There's-
go
there's-
from like
there is a
introduction to
lot of them
feedback
there.
and stuff like that, and I'll look at the channels through
Yeah.
there as opposed to actually looking.
There
at
is a lot of them there. It goes back to us talking about the highlighting thing.
Yeah,
Where there are
this is
so
right.
many Let's Plays there. It's like wading through a stream.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's nice to have that, but at the same time, it's overwhelming because
it's too many. It's way
Yeah.
too many people posting theirs up. You're not going to watch half of them. Like, on occasion, you might find one that you like, but then
Yep.
most
Like
of the
LP's
time-
going all the way back to 2013.
I mean, if it was a highlighted one, I'd have at least have a look each week. Like, if
Right,
one
yeah.
channel was highlighted
That's
each
not as
week.
big of a time commitment as wading through a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because people always boost their thread up every time they post a new video, rather than it just being their channel. It's every single video, so it's just a page full of videos. Whereas a highlight of an individual channel is much more useful, because then we can click on that, have a little look. If you don't like it, don't come back to it. If you do like it, you found a new channel to subscribe to, you know, or to favorite on your bar, so you can not miss subscribers if you get the subscribe for no links back. Okay, it's a full
There we go.
circle.
We've come full circle.
There it is.
I think that's where we're going to end. Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds like a good
Sounds
ending
good.
spot, actually.
How did
Right,
you
it's been fun.
post about it in the comments?
Yes, it's been fun. It's been a lot of
What a
fun.
blast.
Yeah, seriously.
Looking forward to next week when we can do it again. It'll be... Hopefully we'll maybe like throw up some questions or something in the thread, like people can ask or whatever.
That's what I was
Anyone
thinking.
wants-
It'd be good to come with like a couple
If you want us
questions.
to talk about something, just post in the comments. Like,
Yeah, if you want to, anything like, just like
I'm actually
throw
assuming
questions at
now
us.
that this is going on YouTube and just talking about putting stuff in the comments.
Just put it
I
out
thought
there.
that's where it was going the whole
Don't
time.
forget to
Yeah.
like the video and subscribe. Subscribe and then make another account and then subscribe again.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'll post a link to the episode in the forum where anyone can download it, and then if you want to upload it to your channel or anything, you can, or anything else you want to do with it, you can.
Yeah. So comment wherever you can, basically, if there's somewhere to comment. Like or thumbs up or whatever
Like,
else.
subscribe,
there is.
Make a post.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the post. There you go. You can like the post. There we go.
Be an option soon.
Anyway, I feel like we're still dragging this out.
Yeah. I was going to leave like
Sorry.
15 minutes ago.
I guess
Doing our
I'll
best to
see
hold
you
you
all
back.
next podcast, maybe.
Maybe.
think
I mean, I would love to be a part of the next one, but even more than that, I think I would love to see enough other people able to join in the podcast that there's not even, like, not necessarily enough room for me, but that I wouldn't necessarily have to be there.
I've just had a thought. We could do like 2 podcasts. One of them could be
Why
done
don't
on
you
like,
Just have a Skype
But with
call
different
going on
people.
at all hours, and
but with different people. I mean, with different people, sort of things. Like, I'm trying to be serious, by the way.
oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You could have like just a podcast with one group of people, and then maybe the next day a podcast with a completely different group of people.
Yeah,
Because
and
not
if that's-
everybody can get on at the same time.
Right, that's how the scheduling works out. I mean, that might be
Yeah.
something
So we
that
could, you could have
consider.
one done tomorrow, and none of us will be in it. Maybe. And then we'll see which one they like best.
Fight over it. like cats.
Fight. Fight in the comment. No.
Just throw both
Stop going on
podcasts
YouTube.
into a pit. Yeah. Hey, hang on, you can go anywhere you want. You can, like, as soon as
Yeah.
it's uploaded, it's yours to do what you want with. So,
Yeah.
oops. So, but yeah, I will stop that there then, I guess.
See ya.
Good deal.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was
And
fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I had a blast.
it was a lot of fun.
I will see you guys later. Potato
See
one
ya.
out.
That's the way.
Sorry. I just had to say that. Okay,
I
bye.
Bye. Oh shit, how do I stop the recording?
That's a good